kind of dense.
Fuck!
We retired that joke.
No, I'm bringing it back. By the way, we have 2 Ink Eyes minis. One is bronze and the other is colored.
Yes.
Too bad he isn't
Get a good look at him.
But he's a Dragonborn's right there.
Getting burned.
Yes! What?
Did you just come?
A little bit.
No.
Yeah.
You asked.
Fuck you, Alera.
You can't power word kill me, bitch!
Triple digit bitch.
Triple digits!
Huh? And also, it's
No, I have triple digits. Power
I know,
word kill
Alera-
me or instantly murk
And
my
hey,
ass.
Alera can
Unless you have-
Alera can still power word kill you. She just has to cast magic missile first.
You literally have to hit, I have exactly 100.
Yeah. I can slug you in the face and then kill you. You deal you 1 point of damage.
Or better,
Just enough.
or better yet, have your zombie minions do that.
Let me
for
trip.
her.
Go my children. Send the mooks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got fucking
410.
Why do it yourself when you can get somebody to do it for you?
spell attack. As the Joker himself said, if you're good at something, then do it for free.
Lynn? Spell attack bonus and spell save are proficiency influenced, correct?
Yes.
Proficiency plus wisdom.
Your attack bonus. Oh Jesus. Your attack bonus is.
I've already had it figured out. My thing is if I need to change one, just don't the one that I have.
Fuck me running.
So he gets paid to terrorize Gotham?
I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah, the mob pays him to kill the Batman.
You're suspect. Except it didn't work. One of my favorite things I love about DC lore. There have been numerous occasions in the comics, or at least I know of one at least, I'm pretty sure there are multiple though, where Joker has been found on the steps of Gotham PD beaten to a bloody pulp, and in one instance with Scarecrow's fear toxin running through his veins, because he was making plans to blow up an orphanage, and the other supervillain stepped in who, had
It's like, dude, that's fucked up, yo.
Even evil has standards.
Yeah, evil has standards. And,
So,
yeah, it's actually stated those villains also will not do anything to harm children. The way to avoid it.
most of them anyway. So anyway, yeah, last time the group hit level 13 at the end of the session, after going through, clearing out a few more things, including a beholder, a few demons,
Or that
Fuck that noise.
encountered a deck of many things, and thankfully didn't get absolutely voided, although Ved did have to contend with Malakar's death.
I am death incarnate now.
Peltier continued to be a little shit.
Bed's voice is also now back, which is
You're
yes.
so happy.
I don't have the ulcer anymore.
He no longer has the hole in his tongue.
No, that's a roll in the world like a great black pet.
What?
it said hole in the tongue. I thought the freaking thing from
I'm parcel tongue.
I thought it was snake tongue. Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking I thought the thing
partial
from Bleach
mouth.
where it's just like I have a hole in the tongue and it clicks and it just explosions.
Anyway.
And at the end, they found who was responsible, this being a drow who claimed to be a former member of a group called the Red Hand, a crime syndicate, and was working with Alera, now a lich.
Is she actually a lich now?
So he
far as you
claims.
know.
So he claims.
Did we actually confirm lichdom?
I think he did say that, yes.
He said that, yes.
He did say that at least one of you have familiarity with her.
2 of us.
And
That's awesome. I will.
he tried to kill himself, but a quick revivify stopped that.
That no fucker.
Yeah, it's like, oh, don't
Did
die.
I say you could die?
Yeah, well, just
He is now in incredible pain from
Welcome to D
cyanide
class,
poisoning.
fucker.
The only downside is that is my last revivify.
For now.
We'll get more.
Well, I think because I used a counterspell earlier and so I kind
For
of
now, you can long rest.
Well, if he does it again though, we're
actually, Dan, you're closer. Can you tilt the camera up just
It
a little
cost me a
bit?
diamond. That'll make me worth it.
Just
Put him to work.
quickly grab him, throw him in a press, and press really hard.
That should do.
Welcome to the Hydraulic Press channel,
Yeah, that should
and for today we will be crushing a D class.
Tap diamond.
Extremely dangerous, and it could attack at any time.
So,
So
with
we
all,
must
so with
deal with
all
it.
that said, what do you guys want to do now?
Dice rating.
Like wood
We're
We're
laminate.
still
Like wood laminate.
we're still interrogating the
Yeah.
drow.
Yeah, he just got revivified. He's kind of giving Dice a look up, dude. Not cool,
Bruh.
bruh.
Nope, wrong. God damn it.
Today.
Oh, look, I've had to voice NPCs now for my campaign. This is getting rough.
I feel that pain.
Voices in my head, they won't ever stop. Gaze. Dude,
I hear
that would be
voices in
exciting.
my head. They talk to me. They understand.
I've got
Friend, you wanna sing
guns in
something,
my
everybody?
head and they won't go.
My name's not Shane, kids.
Hold on.
You're not done today.
Do you think,
Okay, 76.
out of character, do you guys
Fuck, can't remember
detect thoughts would help?
I'm already become phasing next out of my head.
Grim Growly Man Growly.
How's that for some necromancy?
Not quite, but not far.
Close enough for government work.
Do you guys think detect thoughts would help in
Yes.
this situation? I'm asking out of character.
Possibly.
Yes. Possible.
If anyone even has that spell.
Well,
I think he does.
we're all in a circle of truth, though, right?
The zone of truth, yeah.
Oh, he has to tell the truth anyway.
Well, he can choose not to, but yeah.
Yeah, you can choose.
He could choose to plead the fifth.
What you can then do your thoughts to just peer into his head. Get
I
out of his
respond
brain.
only with questions. Why should I hear? You think I know the answer?
What do we not know? I forget what was said the last time.
It was a while for me too.
Has he given us a direction?
Yes. you
Yes, so
mentioned-
in
yeah,
the
general.
forest.
Yeah.
Did he? What's the same forest that
Not the same one that the Aboleth is in. It's on the other side of the country.
okay. That was the thought I had.
Fear.
Fear indeed.
Because, oh fuck, Alira would know, or would probably know a way to undo that.
Uh-huh.
She didn't think about it at the time,
We
but
hope. We hope.
You know what would be a really good idea? Is if we took this person with us to where we need to go.
well, he is a D class, so.
No. That'd be a really good idea. Take him where the aboleth is, throw him in the water.
That'd be
The crystallized water.
that'd
The
be
water that turns things to crystal when it hits it.
No.
The water got turned to crystal.
Oh, the water crystal not too.
Oh, no, the water was crystal. Because she crystallized everything after
Yeah.
where she dropped it in. But it isn't, like, still magical. It's inert. It's inert.
Yes, the aboleth was in the water. Therefore, it was also covered with water. Therefore, it's also covered with crystals now.
Along with some poor bastard troglodyte.
Yes.
Just sitting there looking.
Never
what do I do?
alone. Never alone.
Troglodyte would make good company, though.
Red rolls? Just anything, or only
something
reroll
amphibious.
Reroll
ones? Gotcha.
Doesn't matter. It's not a mammal.
It is technically a humanoid, though, which means you can use its blood to draw a blood circle whenever you cast
That's fucked up.
summon lesser demons.
That's fucked up.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
Dice brought it back. I think that's kind of on.
Okay, human.
I'm trying to think of any more pertinent question. My brain's trying to rattle and I'm not thinking of anything. If I can't think of any more questions, Dice is going to be able to take.
What color are my underwear?
You're not wearing any.
How did he know?
Dice is going to be the
Skeleton noises. Kerchewing.
As you're doing that, the drow turns to vet.
Crackhead
You
McQueen.
know, she actually does miss you, Mr. Lizard Man.
Miss me with that shit.
Hey, that's some shit.
Anyway,
Ignoring that.
No, this is.
And though there's pain in his chest, he still wishes you the best with fuck you.
so, are you sure that she's actually a lich?
Well, let's see here. She has magical powers. Basically a walking skeleton with bits of flesh hanging off of her. She's gathering souls for something. I'm not entirely sure what.
A grand buffet.
Another lich.
We have a member of our party who is like literally two of those things that you just described. Walking, magical powers, walking pile of bones. Crack! Smell.
Those of
Rhymes,
you as you do that. Oh, hello, nearly headless Nick.
rhymes with melty air.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Stinky hair.
Healthier walking.
Actually, wait a minute. No, hold on. Zone of Truth. He has to make a wisdom save if he ever tries to tell a lie, doesn't he?
No, he
He
does.
just straight up cannot lie
Yeah.
anymore.
He either has to shut his face
Or we all know it.
talk or,
Okay, so
or say the
quick, so
truth.
quick retcon. He says, rewind. She's down there gathering souls, and then he goes quiet.
I don't know anyone named Stinky Hair.
Skeleton noise.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Skeleton.
Thank you, Notch.
Thank you from software.
Screw the automaton goes fast against spooky, scary skeletons.
Grease.
Lemon Tombstone just appears behind.
No, he said grease.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
My favorite thing is the skeleton, like that little puppet thing where it's just the skeleton dancing.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Ved is visibly consternated, but he also doesn't seem like he has anything.
Consternated, not constipated.
No. I'm waiting for you to finish. I didn't know what that word is. I don't.
Confuzzled of two minds.
Okay. Consternation is actually I'll look it up later. But anyway, he also doesn't look like he has much more to ask. I think
Dice has his answers. He's gone. Dice is going. The Iliads are in the same room as well, right?
Oh wait.
Dice is going to just nod and say, "I'll wait outside."
We good here?
Yeah.
We good, you can.
What about the? Okay.
So what jungle did you say she was in?
The western parts of the jungle country.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sit down.
Anywhere in Pacific. Fuck. No, I almost did the thing where it's like anywhere in Pacific. Fuck, I hate that.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go out, you're maybe a few hundred miles away from Guam, and you want to go 37,000 feet straight down.
Don't suppose you can narrow that down for us.
Give me a map.
Anyone got a map on?
I do, hold on.
Oh no, I mean in.
Yes.
Yeah, I meant to.
My map's hiding somewhere.
Iliads just pulls it out. With, extra toilet paper.
We're level 13, yes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The luckiest number there is.
For we all become one.
So basically, girl was right around here at this lake.
Mm-hmm. Ved will be doing his best not to let his eyes stray in that direction.
So he directs kind of like over into this area, like near this big lake.
I can't say I've been out that way.
Right here.
I thought that was Richard Cole's.
No, it was over here.
Oh, I misunderstood. Yeah, I thought we were on the West Coast when we were dealing with the Aboleth.
Nope, you were in the central eastern part.
Okay.
Now we're going to Nam.
Knowing that he's telling us
Some folks were born and made to wave the
he's
flag.
just anxious for the work that's cut out for him.
Yeah.
Is what he thinks is true. Is going to
I think,
The plan is to kill a lich.
Dice is terrified to tell Carlos.
Got a stupid question for you.
I might have a stupid answer.
With that,
Where's the phylactery?
For what?
Oh, I get it. You're too stupid to understand how a lich works.
does Peltier know how a lich works?
I don't think I even.
I read it in a book, comma.
Make a history check.
SAS.
If not, this will be an improvisation.
Anybody else who wants to make a history check can go right ahead.
Yes, I don't know anything about
May I
liches.
argue that I would have advantage since I am once again studious spoiled undead since I am working for Raven.
Advantage, you said?
History?
Sure. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Pug.
I know everything about liches.
You know the etymology of the word phylactery.
I know the
Yeah, it's
You know
Jewish
how
and, yeah, it's Hebrew and fucking.
You know how it's spelled.
I know
In
what
real life, I know
all of your
nothing about
languages.
liches. I know absolutely nothing.
I know what a bitch is.
Okay.
I mean, lich.
I mean, a lich is a bitch.
Does he look like a bitch?
I mean, 8.
What?
Does he look like a
bitch?
What?
Say one more time, motherfucker! I dare you! I double dare you!
This is some seriously gourmet shit.
Anyway, what did you get, Dan?
8.
History, you said?
Yeah.
Sir, that is going to be... Oh, -1. Ouch. 13 on the roll.
Dumb question.
13
Hold
on
on.
the roll.
Okay, so Marcus got the highest roll. So, Ink Eyes, from your travels and hearing stories from other people, you know that a phylactery is basically a lich's soul jar. They may have one, they may have several, but they're usually hidden either in another room from their lair or another dimension. And the only way to truly destroy a lich is to destroy the phylacteries, because if you just destroy the body, then the soul will return to the body after a certain amount of time, usually around 7 to 10 days.
One could say it's a pot of greed.
Basically, think
Cease.
if you've ever, are you familiar with Harry Potter?
It's a Horcrux.
No, not
That
really.
does not help.
Okay. The big bad Voldemort is basically a lich, as he stored 7 pieces of his souls into 7
Different
soul
items.
jars called Horcruxes. 2 of them being living creatures, one of them being the main character.
It'd be HVAC.
Spoilers.
I don't think he's-
Spoilers for a franchise that
Everyone knows there's already spoiled for everyone.
8 of them. Because he intentionally made 7. He made an 8 accidentally.
I've only ever seen the movie, so
Well, they
I only read up until like the 5th book. Anyway,
Actually, fun fact: phylactery isn't a phylactery is an actual thing. It's based in Jewish tradition. It's literally a box that you write stuff in.
yeah, so are the golems.
No. Well, yes, it's based in Jewish tradition, but
Anyway, so yeah, that's what you know about phylacteries, mostly based on stories and word of mouth.
What about dice at 13?
What did you get again?
13.
You know that it's kind of like you know that liches usually hide them somewhere.
Okay.
You've heard various stories that they may put
basically
their
very
souls in them,
incredibly
but
powerful
you're not
magical
sure.
artifacts. You can't
Haven't
fucking
exactly had any
stab.
validation of that.
Okay.
So what do you
But they're very
do?
important to liches.
Basically, you need to counter magic with something very powerful, like Mortal Sword, man. That's up to him.
I was thinking magic missile would that work.
High power level magic, but
To destroy a phylactery?
Yeah.
I believe it normally takes like a very high,
yeah,
very
it's
powerful ritual.
uber high magic.
Like, you need to be like 9th level spellcaster to do it.
It's
Well, fortunately, we know one of those.
Look at this.
Unfortunately, we know 2 of those.
Anyway,
I rolled a 15.
same thing as him.
So I know it's a special box they keep their soul in. That's about it.
Phil.
So, do you know how a lich works?
Haven't studied.
How much they pay you, out of curiosity? Not enough to know shit.
My payment for my life.
Well, you're getting gypped on that, aren't you?
Yeah, we gave it to you for free.
Dice outside.
Damn. So, a phylactery is a thing that keeps a lich working. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, dingus?
He just stares at you continually with that smug ass look.
I just whipped my stank to him. You picking up what I'm putting down? You smelling what I'm stepping in?
Oh, did you roll high on that history check too?
I rolled
15.
15.
You know more than her.
Yeah, you know more than I, but I'm just kind of pushing it in, like, hey, you know nothing, Jon Snow. Where's the thing? Where are you hiding the drugs?
Who is Phil Lack?
Not Tom.
He's a bad actor.
He's a failed actor.
So real quick, on human variant, for the ability score increase, it says increase 2 ability scores by 1. Can that be the same thing twice?
I don't see why not.
Awesome.
Yeah, the ability. Yeah,
Well, I didn't know if you had to put it in 2 different ones, or if you could just put it all in one.
no, you can that's literally what they're kind of going for is that you You boost your spellcasting modifier or your strength or whatever. Class
While Peltier is jabbing in whatever to this drow, I will explain to Ved what exactly a phylactery is and how it works.
Okay. How many proficiency score modifiers have
It's
been
what
worked
I'm
through?
thinking.
3?
You're
We're
at
gonna
plus
work that
5 right
out for us.
Well, no, how many
Better get to
modifiers?
that
Wait, how many
before
ability
that
score
lich gets
modifiers
to
have you
us.
gone through?
You started at,
Or
I think it was, started at 3rd level.
It's
Could you
fourth.
repeat that a second?
No, it's 4th, 8th, and 12th.
Yeah,
my
so
brain's
this is
getting jammed
third.
up here.
I said in character. If what I think has happened, we better get to that phylactery before that lich gets to us.
Yes.
Poor Lara.
Yes. Or before she gets to.
And he says,
If you want to do that, I suggest you get moving. She gathers more and more souls by the minute. What do you think this breach, attack, whatever you want to call it, was for?
I wasn't talking to you.
Quiet, nerd.
I hate to admit it, but he's got a point.
Yes. It's also very important that we get to her before she gets to.
and she refers to Chagurl as the encased one in deep speech to you, so that hopefully the drow does not understand what he is referring
You're
to.
out of the room right now, right?
Yeah, I'm not in.
He uses
Okay.
a metaphor in a different language.
Why don't you 3 make a perception check real quick? You too.
I noticed nothing. I rolled a 4. Damn.
That's
fuck yeah, buddy.
16.
Cockeye my rolls.
Perception?
Yeah.
Perception
Bloody mother beach.
is 19.
Okay, so you don't notice because you're too busy talking. You two hear the sound of what looks like very faintly chains just before you
Oh,
hear
this fucker's picking his lock.
a lock snapped free.
I want to
Well,
break
the dice is just standing on the other side of the door. So if he's trying to escape, there is going to be a dice.
He's not
Probably
trying
gonna
to
try and
do
kill
that, but he does quickly leap up with a dagger towards you.
Okay, do it. It'll be funny.
Critical hit.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Anti-magic dagger permanently kills you.
That's
The
one,
sword of Orichalcos.
that's one point of,
No, I
that's
have
one
the
point
sword
of piercing
Orichalcos.
damage, but I do also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit! Oh, rebalanced. Annoyingly, it was an 18.
Roll it again, because that's technically cocked.
17 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5, presumably.
He's not in the room.
Not in the room.
All right, so 27.
Is it poison, Nanny?
Well, you would be taking 1 point of poison damage, but what's half of 1 rounded up is nothing, so you take no poison damage,
Half
just
of 1
1
rounded
point
up
of
is
piercing.
1.
Half rounded up is 1.
You take 1 point of poison damage and 1 point of piercing damage,
sure
and he comes up with a
though.
dagger of venom right into your neck.
Aren't you immune to poison damage?
Yeah, also. So just.
Sizzle.
He
And I just hold the dagger.
he
And
utters,
I just keep.
he utters an undercommon shit.
That was supposed to work, wasn't it?
And about the time you need the answer.
May
I would try.
That's a 19 again, as another one comes up, this time right into your chin.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
No, just let him. Just let him. It'll be funny.
That's going to be 3 piercing,
Okay.
but no poison because you're immune.
So
I think
4 poison total.
No, 4 piercing.
Yeah, 4 damage total.
Yeah.
I think these two are one.
I just nod. Like, yep.
As this knife comes out, and this knife.
I just hold them in place like, no. Nice try. Do it again and I'll break
So,
your
yeah,
arms.
that's what you saw. That's what you guys saw. He just came up.
Why, you crazy son of a bitch!
And just nodding slowly.
He's going to make a strength.
Perhaps a bit of black Icarus
Do
blood
I
just kind
hear
of
this
trickling
Make a
out.
perception check.
I'm pretty sure I heard it. It was 17 on the roll, and perception 18 total.
It'd be
You
the sound of-
hear Peltier's mouth going off. Look in the room and see the guy like this.
I'm opening the door and
you hear the sound of.
A
Like-
railroad train.
I was gonna say you ever stab a bag of sand.
Pretty much. And these two are just like, dude, what the fuck?
No,
You tried.
I would like my turn to actually have a chance to do something.
Okay.
But
here, you go before me, because you would get that off before I'll get through the door. Whatever you want to do.
What are you doing?
I would like to make a contested strength versus my strength check versus my spellcasting check
So you mean
as I
strength save?
cast telekinesis.
So you mean like a strength save?
No, a strength check.
Not one.
Oh.
The opposite end of the
That's
spectrum.
27.
Well, I'm pretty sure 27 beats a nat one.
Okay, so what you see, and I'm actually going to. Ved is casting this subtly. So he's still standing there,
Just poised, punctual.
just looking at him, and all of a sudden, he feels rigid. He is now restrained because he is now in essentially a magical grasp right now.
He's
Telekinesis.
he starts growling and undercoming.
Did Ink Eye do anything?
Can I just grab his hand?
Let's wait for Inkas to do something.
Yes.
Well, I was going to tackle him. I made the motion.
I thought
then
you did.
Saw,
I thought you did.
Sorry.
well, nah, I don't mind. Well, seeing that he can no longer move, I'm just like,
I just
Hold on. It's not your turn yet.
what would I do? I don't know.
Put dimensional shackles on him. He can't move his arms, not willingly.
I'll put some dimensional shackles on him.
Okay.
So at this point, we might. So after they get that,
what are the conditions of restraint?
they failed that save.
Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls have advantage. Its attack has disadvantage, and it has a disadvantage on dex saves.
So at this point, Des will be coming through the door. He'll come in there, punching that bed, and Ink guys have got this shit handled. He is just going to walk.
As you see, Ink Eyes shackles.
Dice is going to come over and cure wounds. I'm not going to bother rolling for it. But,
Fuck, man, I didn't.
Cure wounds doesn't work on an undead.
that's right, he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
one,
shit,
that, two,
never
don't
mind that."
worry, it was 4 damage. I'll regain it in a short rest.
And I'll say to him, "You think you're clever? You trying to get yourself killed?"
I think
Yes, that was the plan, I think.
Dice is going to just walk through and just stand by the door on the inside of the room now and just go, "Oh, I guess I should
I
probably
was
hold off
dumb.
in here."
I just grabbed the hand. It,
You can't grab the hands. They're now.
He means the
handles?
No, I thought he still had, like, I thought he was restrained, like, or he had his...
He's now got the shackles behind his back.
Dimensional.
BT does this even without the cuffs. This is kind of uncomfortable.
I just...
It's almost like your body's not supposed to be that way.
If you lick those,
That all you got? What's on these blades? What's in these blades is an incredibly dangerous poison.
I
immediately regret this decision.
Skeleton.
All right, so you got restrained with the dimensional shackles, which do what again?
Then
Just
you're
in place.
fleeing to another dimension or teleporting away.
Okay,
I don't think you can use like dimension door stuff like that.
so what are you gonna do with them now?
I think we should leave him to the people that he essentially sabotaged. I'm sure they have a few words for him.
Oh yes.
Dice will nod.
Welcome to your new life, beat.
I think it'll be a very short life.
I don't know. Maybe.
Welcome to hell.
I would pay a number of electrum to see him thrown in the pit with the dragon.
That's at that point a sword with the blue dragon goes past. Talking about me.
I heard you talking shit.
Yeah, he just fucking sticks his head in.
Oh yes, quite. We have a job to do. Go on. Yeah, go on.
Dinner.
Side note, yesterday,
How do you like that?
the phrase came true. Joe was talking shit about the one enemy.
Okay, got it.
Talk shit, got crit.
Random crits are fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
This will be funny.
Oh no.
God.
Her funny is funny for her, not for us.
Exactly.
You know what else is funny?
My
America's
mom.
Funniest Home Videos.
Enough backwards. It's fun.
Shut up. Jesus.
Tiamat suddenly materializes, eats Ved, and leaves.
No, it's Slendy Boy back from the dead. The Slendy Boy just appears.
Man,
Gone.
Ben is just making enemies from people from the abyss.
There's Raven Queen. She just appears. You're dead now. Just
All right, so what?
Dead.
So
Like
no,
dead.
but seriously, what are you guys going? What are you guys doing now?
Ben has nothing, no more business here. Ben
Neither do I.
is contemplating what needs to be done.
What I was going to do, just grab his hands and just hold them out. Just return them to his hands while they're in that position.
Kind of hard to do that now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the plan.
if the dice is ready to leave, that's why he
Cue
stepped
the
out.
femur breaker.
He stepped back into the sake of, I'm staying in here. If we try something again, I'm going to break his legs.
Let's not waste any more time with them. Let's get out of here.
Out into the hallway, you guys go.
Yes.
The dragon's walking past. The dragon's walking away.
Wait, the dragon actually walked by. I thought you were fucking around.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were fucking around.
That's a big creature.
That's a very big creature.
This must be a very big hallway.
Very much so.
Sizable.
I would imagine like normal corridor, not hangar bay.
And I was thinking more like caves, like if we were in an underground.
Sizable. Big enough for
I imagine like
big enough for him to fit through with his wings folded up.
Like I'm thinking like a SCP, like yeah,
Yes, an actual containment facility.
like either bleach red walls or like concrete.
Anyway,
Elias is there. What to do about this one? Are you alright? You look like you got hit by something.
Wait, who?
You.
Oh, what was he saying about this one? About the guy?
Prisoner.
He looks at he's turning to you and saying, "You got hit, didn't you?"
Yeah, I reckon.
You might want to collect those daggers in there. I think I've seen something like them before. Oh, you collected.
You
He used me as a pincushion.
you actually have. Remember when you and Alaire solved the king's murder?
yes, that's exactly why
Daggers
he's
of venom.
saying this. I have a
Yes,
good memory.
daggers of venom. They're not exactly rare. They're quite common among assassins.
Half a dozen.
Well,
Anyway, Rivertail, you want to escort this one to a secure holding cell? He's not going to Rivertail. He's not going to, break loose on me, is he?
I was thinking
Sure.
the dragon.
Maybe later. I'm pretty sure he's already had a fill of other critters around here.
he has
You look like a midnight snack.
a new pair of shiny shackles.
Huh, good. Grabs the drop. Come on, you. He's a little heavier than I expected.
I'm going to assume that he went ahead and Ved went ahead and broke concentration on him.
Alright.
Otherwise, yeah, he would be very difficult to move
Yeah.
because literally
okay.
he can move him with his mind.
And just walks him down the corridor. So what did he say?
We have a lich to find.
Yes.
He told us the location of a lich that we need to fight.
Guys is going to look over
It
that.
was
So the
the
lich we knew apparently.
mastermind behind
Sorry.
this whole operation.
Guys is going to
Witches
look over.
are no joke.
That they aren't.
Liches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
We've got our work cut out for us, that's for sure.
Dice is going to look at you two. Carlos is going to know.
We will.
He's going to rejoin you guys. You know that, right?
I'll talk to him in private.
Thought
I wonder how he'll take this news.
he was already talking about joining you guys again. But frankly, it's after what happened there with his absence, he's been beating himself up in private. So this,
Might give him a chance to make things right.
perhaps this is. He was already talking about rejoining. This was going to redouble that. So
Let me ask a dumb question. You think he's up for it? Mentally?
that's not for me to discuss. No offense. But
Fair enough.
I will say, maybe this would be for the best. Let him to make amends and actually act. He's never been that one to sit back and watch things unfold. He's always been a proactive.
That wouldn't be the Carlos that I know.
It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. At least. As for me, I think I have to get back. I'm going to retire. Carlos is telling me of your old village. He's going to just report that. That they were rebuilding. I think I may head that away and help them rebuild, lend my aid and services, whatever way I can down there.
I thought they became part of the place where we teleported to.
Supposed to rebuild the village. Am I correct?
Yeah, they got taken.
No,
they got
they
relocated.
started living in the nearby city.
Hey, the weather's great there.
Okay, in that case, then I'm going to backtrack. I thought they were just rebuilding the village. I'm going to backtrack.
Enjoy the dinosaur races. I hear they're fun.
Or you could go meet a guy named Alabaster. He was kind of like you. He was actually has a lot in common with you. Actually, he was a nice guy.
Interesting. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go.
Scaled like you and me.
No, maybe I'll go track him down top. Yeah.
He's in St. Vincent.
He would be in St. Vincent by now. Yes, he's a silver dragonborn.
Yeah, maybe I'll head that away.
This was before we had the ink guys.
Yes.
Then maybe I'll head that away and
Which is actually it's fitting you bring him up because that whole scenario. Yeah, you're wearing the shirt.
oh, God, you did
I did Resident Evil.
Oh, I missed.
That's how they got the wand of Orcus.
Oh, that's right. That's the Necromancer BS. Oh man, I really wish I'd been there for that. Raccoon City is like one of my favorite settings for games and shit. I love it.
They even had an analog of William Birkin in there.
No Nemesis?
No Nemesis. This was more Resident Evil 2.
RE2 not 3. No Jill.
No Jill sandwiches.
Not sad berry names.
I'm not even
like
going
a
to ask.
page for hours.
It's a Resident Evil joke.
Let's continue.
Yeah. Maybe I'll head out here.
No, I didn't know where we were going.
Okay.
From here.
I thought
He lives in St. Vincent.
maybe I'll head that way and talk with him. Maybe next to me another dragon. I don't bump into too many of my kind anymore.
Oh yeah, there was also a dragonborn in Angel Spires, but he's seemed a little less your type. Maybe he was green.
Why the sudden change in plans? Why are you leaving so suddenly? Did something change?
Carlos wishes to come back, and me and him are best friends.
You Krampus style.
A bit. When it comes to working together in combat, me and him have a hard time working together at times. We would end up going at each other's throats mid fights. So we're good. We're best friends on a personality reason. In terms of combat, we are not compatible at all.
How did you know about this before us?
Because what do you think I was doing on the days in between our adventures here? I've worked with Carlos trying to keep him from relapsing and going back to the bottle.
I see.
Now he's
Look, so far as you don't throw mayonnaise at him, he's fine. He's a nice guy.
He's allergic.
Otherwise.
Says the lawyer's voice in the back of your head.
I'm out. My Sunday campaign that I'm a player in.
Oh no.
Guess Drew got a fucking hold of.
Alchemy
Fuck
Jug.
yeah, buddy.
Alchemy Jug, no one knows the slated reasons. I love being able to make a butt ton of mayonnaise.
Oh, fuck yeah, buddy.
That's the only reason everyone ever gets one. It's the same reason the only reason anyone ever gets a belt of Dwarven kind isn't for the strength or the ability to read and write Dwarvish. It's the ability to grow a beard.
I started having non-PTSD flashbacks. Just I think mentioning the Alchemy Jug. Just
Very
Is he
easy
okay?
to get through the desert is-
Derry?
Anyway, can we continue, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
I guys had one last thing to say to Dice. Well, Dice, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a good time working with you. Carlos was right about you, you know. You're a good man. called them a bit too pious for my liking.
That's fair. I get that a decent bit. I will say after I visit St. Vincent and catch up with that one, I think I'll probably head back toward
What's the town that fucking Red Village became one place?
I don't know. We didn't.
I
have
forgot,
any
I forgot the name of it.
And I'll look. It's called Mitsurin.
Mitsurin.
Yeah, it's way down there in the jungle country.
I'll probably take residence in Mitsurin. Seems like a decent enough place. My kind of weather and all that. I'll lay there if you ever need me.
Hopefully our paths will cross again.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Well, if I'm ever in the neighborhood, I'll pay you a visit.
I'll make sure to have a snare ready for you.
Polyester plates up just kind of jokingly. Assuming a Tyrannosaurus doesn't eat you first.
Well, be nice to catch up.
Skeleton noises.
It'd be nice to catch up with my grandparents again.
Thought they were cousins.
Twice removed.
Family tree that is fucked.
Oh God.
I think-
bush.
I think Peltier would be a little too chewy for their teeth.
More like a less chewy, more
Anyway,
Desiccated.
Yes.
we're going to need to be spending some time trying to get things back in order here after this.
Yes. And we are going to need some time to, get back.
Yes, I'll certainly help you out with that. There is one other thing, as this one has been nagging about.
Get paid.
Which thing?
Let's retreat to the office.
To the office we go.
And he leads you back to his office. May as well include all four of you, even though this is originally just for you guys. But
Can't
we
agree.
do... First, let me ask, after all of this, would you still consider employment here?
I
He's
would.
specifically asking you guys this.
I would.
Would you prefer if they joined you?
I would.
Would you prefer to join him? He's asking all of you. The rest of you.
I will say, as I said, I plan to. I don't know. How about this? Give me. Because as I said, I'm going to be separated from the group here to let my friend come back. I'm going.
You can always pass the application on to him.
Oh, he'll be willing to accept it. I offer this. Give me, say, a week to go to see Vince if I want. I'll come back and I'll work for you guys as an independent. Sound good?
Fair enough. Average pay is 1,000 gold a month, but seeing as your field agent, you get hazard pay, which is this is me not being able to talk, not him.
You're going auctioneer mode, oh fuck!
The average pay is 1,000 gold a month, but as you are field agents, you get hazard pay, which is an additional 500.
Seems fair.
As you're, for lack of a better term, you're in the shit.
What?
You've all proven yourself to be quite capable, yes, even you.
Oh, shut up, baby, you know it.
If unreliable at times.
Shut up, baby, you know it. Shut up, baby, I know it. Damn it, that's what I meant.
I would like paid for, the work that I have done here.
Certainly.
But I think I would rather be around for the sake of being around with my companions here, as opposed to. I like my free agency, and I'm also kind of currently employed as ambassador to the Lizard Folk.
Fair enough.
Are you getting paid for that gig?
No.
It's an honorary title.
He does it.
I mean, same as Alchemist.
I do it
Yeah, same as Court Alchemist.
out of the goodness of my heart. My big black heart.
BBH? You know what you must do.
No.
Purge.
Now I'm just thinking about Now I'm just thinking about a scene from one of the old Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons. What color is my heart? I don't see one. Exactly.
My barely
Anyway.
beating heart.
But with that said, perhaps as a thank you, and he goes to his little vault, safe thing, whatever you want to call it.
You're giving each of us a cloak and displacement of Oracle Sword.
No.
Silence.
He hands you each a pouch containing 1,500 gold.
Oh shit!
March.
That's a month's worth of pay.
Consider that 1 month's worth of pay. As an advance, I guess you would call it.
I'll take what I'm owed and I'll get up your hair. I'm not a salary man.
Now run the
I'm a solo player.
I hope we'll cause the fable.
But I
15,000?
1,500.
1,500, okay.
1.5k. Hey, that's 3,000. Hey, stupid question. Can you get his in Electrum?
We don't deal with Electrum here.
That's your loss.
Why would he even want an Electrum? Few people deal with Electrum.
He collects it.
Oh no, ask him.
That is my business and my business alone.
He's a collector.
He has a bucket.
He has a sword.
He has a bucket made out of it.
He said about having a sword made of it and gestures toward the Electrum sword.
Yeah, he's just like, what?
That's
Why-
hanging up on a wall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had it with you. My
It is-
apologies.
it is just
Retract.
like-
That's on display.
Why do you
That's
want?
fair.
Why do you want that? I just tap on his bucket helmet.
I'm telling you
All
now.
you hear is bing, bing,
No, not
bing.
just like touch, like just touch it.
If you give Carlos a chance, we'll make
Rings
a
like
full
a
suit.
bell.
He'll commission a full suit of Electrum armor.
I'll get Electrum when I can.
what do you have against celery?
I don't like salt.
The dice just
Wait, celery has salt?
Yeah, it's a salty vegetable.
Didn't know that.
There's also some salt in the peanut butter that some people dip into.
Yes.
that's mostly sugar.
What's peanut butter?
Buttermilk.
I'll tell you when you get older.
Wait. You never had peanut butter? We'll fix this when we get back.
Okay.
You'll become addicted to it. Many do. Many never recover.
Do you think it would agree
If you ever have a chance to get to, I need to look at my map for this city here. If you ever have a chance to get to the town of Roaring Spring, I suggest you check out their chocolate peanut butter confectionaries.
That sounds quite elaborate.
It's good. Just like good.
Oh, I bet it. I've had a thing or two of chocolate before.
Peanut butter is
Gives them the healing shit.
delicious. It is quite good.
Anyway,
Chocolate.
So, with that said, I would like to. I want to thank you all for a job well done and for helping us in this surprising event.
Yeah.
Hey, Roth, mine.
Gonna try to work on some extra protocols to ensure this doesn't happen again. I think you'd all like to go home and get a little bit of rest first. Now,
Yes. Quite.
Well, go home. Yes.
Well, that and
Indeed.
probably begin a expedition against our resurrected friend.
fair enough. I can understand that. I would suggest that you stock up on some items because liches are no joke.
No, they're not.
Yes.
You know where Chagall is located, and
We
there-
have people around the area.
Yes. Would you mind, keeping tabs on that?
Fine.
You
I can assure you that we are.
all right.
We're also keeping tabs on the city of Pokemon, the one that around this time last year became a haven for the living dead.
May I ask, after the week, how will I recontact? How will I reach you?
Call me, beat me, if you want
He
to
hands you a
reach me.
stone. Sending stone.
Okay. 6.
Remember, they still have the word limit, so you'll have to keep that in mind.
Yep.
No prank calls.
I would never.
Dan has a very bad idea now.
I was waiting for
I'm only full of bad ideas.
I'll wait for this one to pipe in with the joke.
Anyway, with all that said and done, he ushered you into the area where you had come in before with the teleportation circle, activates it, and you all end up back in the quite familiar to Ved and guys, the teleportation circle of the palace back home.
Except the teleportation circle actually miscalibrated, and we're actually in the king's bedroom.
We are actually.
I'd like to remind you he's only 6.
I know.
We actually went.
So he's in there playing with his toys.
We actually went down south to the other city.
No, we just teleport in front of Valera.
Oh god.
Fuck.
We're not ready for this.
Nope. You all ready for this?
Just look. It just looks at. You want to know?
No. It's like those. It's like, no. It's like those things in like Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts. You're in the last save spot. The final boss is right over there. Put up a tent. We'll be out in 8 hours. Take your time.
See ya. Yeah, good.
Bye. Bit of time.
Yeah, it's just sportsmanly, you know. Yeah, gotta make sure you have a good rest before you fuck him up.
You know what? That's actually a good idea.
He'll catch it.
Hey, just because they use the tent doesn't mean that they like actually use the tent as intended. Maybe they eat the tent. Maybe it's
Why in God's green earth?
Fiber.
Yeah, vitamins and minerals.
You know, the last time I checked, you don't play a goat in an RPG. Anyway,
Screaming goat noises.
Pulls out an unopened canopy. Sticks him with his just
anyway. As you all appear, the guards who are down there are like, yeah! Little warning next time. What
Sorry,
is
we'll
this?
send. We'll send you an owl next.
Get out of here.
Okay.
I'm already walking out.
Yep. Dice is following suit with him.
And you're back out
See ya.
into...
You're
It's
fucking
actually nighttime
Yeah,
now.
he just about face walks.
Yes. Doesn't even bother saying goodbye. He just
It's cold.
good rest,
Nice.
bad rubbish. I say.
It's about...
I mean, fair they are.
I would say it's about... What time is it? It's about 10:30 at night.
Okay.
It's about too damn late.
Yeah. Dice goes immediately straight to the bar.
And the first thing you notice when you get there is a couple of people that... I'll leave it up to you if Dice
People.
recognizes, but please describe Carlos's family.
Yes! Fucking finally!
Oh fuck yeah, buddy!
Oh fuck yeah, boys!
I was also going to the bar.
Okay.
Family reunion.
Oh, finally. Okay. Question. I need to fucking redescribe the wife and daughter, or
Don't you have
Yeah.
models?
Alright.
Don't you have models of the entire Bastion family?
I never actually ordered them. They're
Oh, you
made.
never. Okay.
I can.
You don't need to pull it up. I just
I
wanted
don't
to know
own
if
the
you had the
thing.
models.
Well, Star is the one for the daughter would not work. Scarlet's won't work. That's adult Scarlet. This is young
Fair enough.
Scarlet. That and this. You gotta remember. This is a Hana who never retired from being barbarian.
Fair.
Yeah.
I've been playing Bastion.
I am going to actually pull a model up. My brain got I'm struggling to remember. I didn't expect the need to remember them. Fuck.
I just love her. I don't know why I came up with the sack-billed Bastion,
Please stop.
but yeah, I remember now. Sack-billed Baggins.
But I never ordered their models for that campaign. I shit canned.
Yeah.
So I just held off until I figured eventually I'd employ them to a campaign again.
Surprise.
So I just held off. Need to hunt for bass.
Squidward is my best friend.
And I never colored them.
No, I'm not SpongeBob.
Squidward is
Alright.
my best friend.
Okay.
in the
I'm trying to think here. Like my brain trying to re-jog his memory.
Okay, okay, that's
So-
SpongeBob.
So Hana, Carlos' wife,
friends, damn.
age is clocking in probably about, because Carlos himself is probably about middle to late 20s. Hana is probably clocking in around the same age, maybe a year or two older. Hair actually probably about as long as mine, maybe a little more filled in than mine is.
Looking in.
A little bit. With being a nice vibrant red to it, with green eyes. And you can tell by her walk, she got a very much that, like, demanding military-like walk.
Yeah.
And despite being, she is very much a buff. You can tell by her muscles, she is either barbarian or fighter, pretty cleanly. And she's wearing just kind of a basic, like a blue kind of robe. Nothing like fancy, just kind of middle class. Scarlet, her hair would probably be down like right here, but cut kind of short a little. And it's actually more of a scarlet crimson kind of red. And she's got blue eyes, matching Carlos's in that case. And she's like probably about 8 years old. And she's wearing probably like a basic, like a red shirt and probably like a skirt, probably like a basic like black skirt, something like that. For the personality, we'll go. Hana is pretty much a case of She's nice. She's generally a pretty peaceful person. And, yeah, but you either threaten the child, or piss her off. She's gonna cramp something up your ass.
You hear that, Peltier?
Yeah, she takes no. Carlos is a lot more easygoing than her. She takes no shit at all. And Scarlett's more of a. She's a bit quiet. She's outspoken when she's around people. She knows that she knows them. So in this case, she's only going to be really outspoken around Carlos and Hana, because she doesn't have a party yet. But she's a mischievous little scamp. She is that person where if you give her an opportunity, she'll fucking prank you. Which generally tends to result in a scolding from her mother and a laughter from her father.
Guys, it's too quiet. Where's the kid?
Pretty much, yes! If you don't hear the kid for a little while, start looking, because she's probably tying someone's shoelaces together or some shit.
Hey, I have a quick question here. Doug, yeah? How did you get this on your back end kick me sign?
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, so...
Sirius probably did that. I didn't do shit!
Yeah.
I didn't do shit.
Oh, and before I forget, do you know how Carlos was with alcohol?
Yeah.
That's Hana with tea. She gives Uncle Ira a run for the money.
Deadly, deadly poison or delicious tea.
Yeah, she's very much in a. She is a tea. If you smash a pot of tea, she's going to smash something in your head.
Sit and drink any royalty.
Oh, God.
There's a type where, so my one friend was rolling down rolling up a character, and he wanted his weapon to be rather thematic.
Yes.
It's a cast iron teapot. With lumps on it.
Yeah.
Crack!
For reference, just in case you need to, but I'm not sure what your plan with the DM are, class-wise, if you were like, obviously Barbarian, probably be Storm Soul, leaning toward Desert. That'd be Hana. Scarlet would be Sorcerer, but obviously being that young.
Alright.
Use that as your
lizard.
So, as Dice and Ink Eyes enter the bar, and you see these two people.
Dice knows Hana. Dice knows Hana. He knows of Scarlet. He had never actually interacted with the other one yet.
You see Gug the Barbarian give you guys a wave as Sirius, the Aaron Cocker, is flying around tending to tables. He's actually gotten quite proficient to just flying around. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
He's fast.
He's
Okay,
Yeah,
now
birds
I'm
running your
physically
bar.
an idiot.
Yeah, you can't.
He's got birds running his bar.
Yeah, but there's no chance of running into anybody because nobody else is flying.
And as you guys approach the bar, the taller redheaded woman turns around. Dice!
Hana!
Runs up and gives you a big hug.
Bullwinkle!
Donkey!
Donkey!
Who's this?
Carlos, wait.
Carlos's family is here?
He is
Yes.
a bar. The character that I'm playing is a bar.
Interesting. God. What a time for them to show up.
Yeah, it took a little bit of time. It was kind of a long travel. You know how long it takes to travel 1,000 miles? A long time.
All two.
Or you're not there.
You're here.
Yes.
Where's the most scam?
Fuck!
Oh no. What?
She was right there. I turned to talk to you, and now she's gone.
Dice is immediately skipped
You two make a perception check.
Chief, that is going to be a 13.
You hear a little snicker behind you guys. You don't hear anything. You're too busy like, okay, so who's this lady?
Dice.
To notice when Dice, you notice, you're like, where look down and you see a little girl, maybe about 8 years old, kind of like reaching out for your tail.
No, little one.
Oh. Hello.
My name's Beauty. I'm only 3.5 years old.
She pulls her hand back. She's getting ready to just
Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Ding dong.
Dice is like,
Ding dong.
Avoid, if at all possible.
And who might you be?
I'm guessing Scarlet.
Beauty. I'm only 3.5 years
Uh-huh.
old.
That's an
I know-
oldest name
I know you're
for
fine.
you.
I mean, mural.
Cool. I've never seen a 10-foot tall cat before. She thinks you're 10 feet tall.
A few feet shorter than that, but
I've never seen a man-sized cat before.
behold.
He hates flutters like normal cats.
If he fluffy like a cat, like one.
One way to find out, kid.
I can't say I haven't petted him. I'm not going to try.
Take my word for it. I am. Don't pet me.
Where? He looks back door at Hana. Where's Carlos?
Upstairs, he's had some bookkeeping to take care of real quick.
Alright. Dice is going to excuse himself and make his way up.
Going with?
Yes.
Bye, tall kitty man.
I didn't do this to you, sir.
You're gonna make me talk to myself. I don't want to do this. I hate doing that.
Well, I have to talk to Carlos in private as well.
Yeah.
Well, I have to talk to Carlos in private.
We could always just have Dice stand outside the room.
I'm going to say when he ends,
I can wait for Dice to be done talking.
on leading in, Dice is going to just lean over to you. I'm going to let you break the news to him.
Alright.
So upon entering, Dice kind of just stands off like to the side of the room. Because it's a proper apartment now, so there's like a little office in there for bookkeeping. So Dice is kind of just going to like enter, like stand in the doorway while you go in.
I will first knock on his door like a civilized man.
Carlos will come answer it, obviously. I'm just not going to act out Dice's lines, but he's not going to say anything of importance, hopefully. Shift to Carlos.
Welcome to the world of being a voice actor, boyo.
Yep. Pain in the ass. I'm learning that out of the Hey guys. Oh, you buddy.
Carlos, I have a few things I need to talk to you about. Can I come in?
Of course.
Alright.
I'm going to walk back to our little office and sit down in his little chair.
It's been a while since we've talked, Carlos.
Indeed.
On our recent travels, we've come across a few things. I have good news and I have bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
So when you say it, what's the good news?
Well, the good news is, as a good friend of mine, I feel comfortable telling you that I have 4 wishes. Look at what I have. And then he guys shows you his ring.
It's a ring.
It's a ring of wishes, Carlos. Do you know what that means?
And then you can cast a wish spell.
I can. Twice. Off of this ring. I've used it recently to acquire more wishes out of a deck of many things. And I will tell Carlos about the adventure that we had in the SCP Foundation and what we've done. And I'll let that settle. Yes.
I wish.
We killed an entire beholder. I'm not talking about the dead one that we have seen. I'm talking about a living beholder.
I wish I had been there to help you.
We were quite alright.
I'm glad you trust me enough to tell me of the ring. I trust you will use it for good.
I do too. I have everyone's best interest with it. However, I'd be lying if I said that I'm a little confused with this ring and the power that it holds. I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what I would do with it.
I can't say I believe you. I think I'd probably be in the same boat if I were you.
Well, that was the good news. Telling you what I've been up to. But I also have some bad news. Our old friend Alara has returned to the world of the living, but not the way that you would think.
What do you mean?
Do you know what a lich is? I know.
Carlos can roll a history check if you
I'm
want.
actually pretty sure it's come before, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Alara might have mentioned that in some way.
That's possible.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
about
it
the
did come up.
necromancer that was down there. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was trying to become a lich.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he does know what a lich is.
Sounds like someone followed in somebody else's footsteps.
I know it should not be happening. I thought it too. But there's no way this could happen. And I feel sorry for her now.
We have a theory.
We do. And if what I think happened has happened, we have our work cut out for us.
It'll probably be the hardest adventure we've ever had, and by far the worst.
Dice tells me you were joining back up anyway.
I was. You know me, I'm not one for sitting on the sidelines.
May I ask what changed your mind?
I've had too many experiences in the past where I was inactive and watched as the vicarious force suffered from it. I've never been one to knowingly know a friend doing something that puts their life in danger and not contribute something. That's why I decided I'll join back up anyway, but this is now all the more reason.
I would say so. Out of character, has Carlos met Peltier?
No.
No, he's interacting
Yes.
with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I met with him once when
That's right. Forgot
he
about
first
that.
came in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What is of the undead douchebag?
Now been loosed upon the earth.
Well, can't say it's really gotten any better, but it's not as bad as you would think.
He's not our problem anymore.
Why do you say that? Have they actually stopped being a douchebag?
But that's all that it is.
He's just not being. He's just continuing to be a douchebag, not in our presence anymore.
Well,
He's literally become
Isn't he
someone
still
else's
hanging
problem.
along with us?
Oh no, he like as soon as teleported, he's just like, see ya.
you wouldn't
I
know
mean,
that.
that's usually what happens. I wouldn't know that he left
See
the
ya,
party for
wouldn't
good.
want to be you.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens with all of us. Anyway.
Carlos is going to stand up. Well, he's going to walk over and pull a small chest out that has a lock on it. Key and unlock it. Guess I'll need these again.
Can't
Not
be
the
mallet.
I would say get ready for the fight of your life, because this will be difficult. And I'm sure you know how to kill a lich.
Always serve me right. If Alera's talking, in fact, we're talking about Alera, assuming she never told me wrong at the time. They feel, I think their heart or something to that effect, and some kind of item in a box, something, hide it, make that go boom, it go done. So the name of the game probably going to be what would she put it in? Which, knowing Alera, how crafty she is, and as she's craftier than I, and my thought would always be, do something smart like throw it to a random rock and throw the rock into a pile of rocks.
She was no fool, but I don't want the party to split up. I think we should find that container of souls before the lich finds us. Or she finds us.
Carlos is going to pull out the sword of Orichalcos and fix it to his hip. Beware the easier sword. It
It's a good sword.
is a damn good sword.
A relic from an ancient time.
And a bad anime.
The certain part
No.
we need to worry about. Well, assuming she's still a conscious mind, there's that chance she may come back looking for the three of us. If she comes back looking for us, there's going to be two places she can. There can be three targets straight out the gate that she'll look at: the shop, the bar, Ben's house. She's going to go to all three. Oh no. Her daughter. It'd be wise to assume she may not even know the daughter of death yet. So we have to take that into account. That may be another. She may be in even more of a fragile mental state than one could even assume.
Who knows? Maybe she consumed her soul and didn't even know it.
No, Alera, no. She wouldn't be of one to just. She thinks about every last little detail. She build a machine and know everything down to the last bolt in the thread count. She wouldn't. If she had a hand in Anna's soul being consumed or whatnot, we would already know of it. Now, not just that, Dice said that he'd heard of her soul crossing over. When her soul did go through, get past soul and was consumed. You know, so we need to make sure we go to a lair. We need to have that, and we need to have to be on guard for that. It'd probably be best not even to bring it up. Then again, when you bring it up, any person, lair included, lose a lot of their rational thought when they're grief-stricken. So the shock of seeing about a daughter's death may just be enough to cause her to falter and mess up in a fight. So maybe we can play that to our advantage.
You're giving her too much credit for being a lich.
Now, as I understand, a lich doesn't deteriorate your mind in that sense. It just corrupts it, which would mean we still need to approach this like we're dealing with a lair at full strength, but now even more. We need to be ready. We need to approach this. She's got the power to snap her fingers and turn this entire world into her slave camp. We cannot afford to take chances, as I'm sure you know.
No surprise there. Either way, I came to give you the news, and give you the news I have.
Thank you.
Get ready for the fight of your life. We'll be heading out sometime soon. And with that, I get up and I walk away.
Keep me posted on when you're thinking of setting out.
I can't hear you. I'm walking away.
He says that as you walk out. As you go to walk up the room, he says, keep me posted on when you're thinking about heading out.
Okay.
And I'm not going to obviously go through what Dice and Carlos do, because no.
Yeah, good idea.
My character's more or less done.
What's Ved doing?
So Ved, he realizes what time it is. Counts out the money that was given to him. It was 1,500.
Yeah.
Right. So this should be 2-2 instead of 1-2. Snubbing myself out of 1,000 of that gold.
Fail.
Out of
Pity.
really bad math.
I should have done something.
Oh, it turns out you got a defective stack and you just lost like 500 gold.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker!
It teleported somewhere else.
Sheep. You have the Thorn of Recalculate stuff still, right? The sheep with it.
Wait.
Yeah, you wrote the Vorpal Sword stuff on it.
Yeah, I do.
Can I do that? Just that way I can get the Recalculate stuff off of it.
Ved, excuse me, would be. I forgot what we said about Blinky.
I think you just left him at the shop. God no! Pull in a China shop!
Starved.
Dead. Well, I mean, you guys
We
were
were
gone
gone,
for like maybe half a day at most.
Yeah, we weren't that
That's
long.
surprising.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's that's really weird for us.
Well, you left at like 10 a.m. and got back at 10 p.m., so...
Yes, it's been a long day. So, since it's been such a long day, and he's probably a little bit exhausted, he would, head home to Blinky, maybe clean up a mess if there is one there.
There's at least one mess.
At least
And,
a little bit of controlled water, some prestidigitation. Yeah, it's good.
yeah, except he doesn't know prestidigitation. He only knows sulfuric acid make it go away.
There go the floorboards.
At least he doesn't know about Piranha Solution.
Ew.
Anyway,
That's the solution.
it's very caustic.
It's super bleach.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Anyway, essentially, he's going to bed, but he has made his game plan for tomorrow, and when we move to that time, like when you're asking us what we're doing, like he's going to bed, but he has his game plan for tomorrow because he's looking to prepare, and depending on how much time he has, he might plan something.
When you lie down, go to sleep, a couple hours pass,
Takes a long time to fall asleep.
you hear a faint voice. You've done a good job. You recognize it as the voice of the Raven Queen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is he? Is he dreaming? Does he know he's dreaming? Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Ah, curse.
I'm
For
keeping
what?
my eyes closed to imagine him.
There's not on
Hey, Dan. For bard luck, do you use the multiclassing? Or like for bards, do you use the multiclass tables for the
No.
bard spells?
No, for Bard Lock, you can. No, because Pact Magic doesn't get mixed in.
No, what I'm
No.
saying is because you're still multiclassing, you still take. I'm wanting to know if you would still be using the multiclassing thing for it.
No. You like
No.
assume that your character, since you are in Warlock,
Okay, so I'd be using somebody spell, or so I'd have.
assume you are both a whatever level bard and
Okay,
whatever warlock.
Yeah, because
you are.
you're not mixing like bard and wizard, so you would just
Okay.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
the reason why like my paladin and my warlock didn't do that.
Anyway,
Anyway,
yes.
So-
we're doing story stuff here.
she says, you say, thanks. Her voice comes back. But I couldn't help but hear about your old friend.
Yes. An old friend she was.
Concerned about her. Her soul never came to the other side. And more souls are failing to cross over.
I assume that's because she's doing that sort of necromancy stuff.
Fear it may be worse. Something I have encountered before in another plane, another time. Tell me, Ved, do you know what a soulmonger is?
No clue. No clue.
It's a device used to capture souls for some purpose. I don't know what this purpose is, though.
I assume it might be something Alara might know about.
It is possible. But the fact is, I don't think your friend is your friend anymore.
Oh, no. I don't think
Ignoring
so.
the fact that liches, like their patron saint, the demon lord of undeath, goes against everything I stand for. It goes against the natural order of life and death. What are you planning to do?
Well,
Ben hasn't thought that hard about it. Just that
we're planning on going down there and, well, stopping whatever she's doing. Because, well, she died the first time because I suspected that she was doing bad things. And now those fears are confirmed. So I don't feel so bad about what I did. But now I must remorse the fact that she is still around and doing even worse things, apparently. Depending on how much time I have, you know the thing that I ran away from, that I was running away from?
The Aboleth?
Mhm. I'd like to do something about that before she can get her grasp on it, depending on how quickly we can get mobilized. Get down there and deal with her. If we need to wait on like orders and stuff, I feel like I should do something about
I
it.
don't think this is something you would have to wait for orders on, but you would have to prepare yourself physically and mentally. Liches are quite dangerous.
Our party is quite dangerous too, though. At least she hasn't had the same amount of time as that last necromancer that she got the Wand of Orcus from.
So true. Well,
Would you maybe know the fastest way we might be able to get down there? Is there maybe another teleportation circle or another city close? Might be safe to travel to?
the city of Shinrin is the closest one, but it will still take probably a week's travel through the jungle.
Much like when we went down there to deal with the aftermath.
It's a big jungle. It's a big continent.
Ved nods very understandingly.
It's a big continent. So, I need to look at something up here.
Ved has a question that I can wait.
So, you got a question before I continue on?
Yes. About the girl. Anna?
Her soul did cross over.
Chomp, chomp,
Shut up.
I can assure you of that.
That's good. That's good. She probably wouldn't be too happy necessarily with the fact.
Probably not.
Anyway, please continue. Or if you're
When you go down to face her, whenever that will be, go with my blessings. And when you wake up, I want you to add in blessing of health. Your constitution score increases by 2.
oh boy.
Okay.
And blessing of magic resistance, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magic effects.
Oh wow. Blessing of. Could you repeat that, please?
Magic resistance. Advantage on saving throws against spells and other magic effects.
Okay.
Thank you, Supernatural Gifts out the DMG.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, my character's ready. I'm just picking up spells now.
Who is it?
Red.
Oh, okay.
Hardlock. Pretty lady with giant fuck-ups.
Aww.
So, the rest of the night passes dreamlessly as her voice fades away from your consciousness. And when you wake up, you feel a little more invigorated. Not
You feel
exactly.
determined.
It's not exactly like, oh god, that was the greatest sleep ever. More like,
I feel
I feel a little
Better.
better. Yeah.
I feel young again. Oh wait, I'm still young.
Or you could say.
Come the morning. What's you guys doing? Go to the bank and get my gold exchange for Electrum.
Cat nap.
He is a cat. I wake up in the morning and then I take a nap.
Yeah.
No,
Waking
that's not
up
you
in
guys.
the
I wake up, I have a breakfast of salmon. Raw.
Sound.
Medium rare salmon.
You catch him out on the lake, ice fishing. I actually saw someone doing that this past winter. I had to go out to Punxsutawney for work. Lake completely frozen over. There's a guy out there with a little chair and a Coleman lantern and a pole.
My
I
My
set fire to the whole town.
my cousin's stepfather.
But no, seriously, what is you guys doing?
Going over all of his equipment and getting some alcohol at the bar.
All right.
Wait, actually, no. He's going to the magic shop.
All right. What are you looking for?
Enchanted pieces of clothing or trinkets or whatever. I guess you could say you're feeling better.
Shut up.
Eddie better.
Shut up.
And I'm feeling.
And I'm feeling.
Hey, I'm still alive. Hey, I'm still alive. Sharon.
So you said you were looking for clothing and such?
Yeah, just like trinkets, anything magical that might help me out in this way.
You got a lot of magic stuff.
Well, you guys is greedy.
Well, there is one thing he has. It's called the Brooch of Shielding, which gives you resistance to force damage and immunity to magic missile.
Ooh.
Ooh, yummy.
There is
That sounds cool. You know how Alara loved her magic missile.
Oh, fuck.
More like tragic missile.
Peltier walked away with the one magic missile, I'll remind you all.
And it's
It's not like you were missing it.
not like it belonged to anybody else in the party.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone else, you would have inherited it.
Not
But-
that, if Carlos would have realized Peltier had even gotten the damn thing, he would have broken his arm.
Yes.
Or taken it without, asking.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, Peltier stole the one magic missile.
Yeah, well,
Stole
he
it.
had that, or he had it. You guys knew that he had it. Just, oh yeah, shit, he walked away with that. Fuck.
How did we know that you had it?
Because you were in. Well, you,
You-
out of character, no.
Yes.
In character, no.
None of us did.
Yeah, because if
So
I knew
anyway,
you had
I
any sort
started
of Polaris, I would have told somebody.
Yes.
I would have told that first.
So
not
anyway,
sure how well on this next journey the gloves of missile snaring would work for you.
What do those do?
Basically, it gives you the most ability to catch missiles.
Yeah, hey, Camaro's coming at you.
Hmm,
But they're gloves.
Yeah.
I see. Already wearing gloves of any sort.
Or if somebody, a ranger, decides to shoot a lightning arrow, you could catch that too. You could also catch a cold. So
When
you
the
could
ice
already-
inside your soul.
So
If you want
don't come back
the
to me, don't
mantle
block
spell resistance, which gives you advantage on spell save on saving throws against spells.
A gold slug.
Yeah, I'd like to know how much that thing costs and the other thing.
All right, so the mantle spell resistance.
the brooch of force shielding, was it?
The Brooch of Shielding, yeah. Alright, so the Mantle of Spell Resistance requires attunement, and you can give that one for 620 gold.
Alright.
And the Brooch of Shielding, 275.
What was the mantle thing called?
The Mantle of Spell Resistance. It kind of looks like the fringe at the bottom kind of resembles Batman's cape.
Do either of these things require attunement?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Okay.
And what does the mantle do for me?
The Mantle just gives you advantage on on saving throws against spells.
Alright. And how much did that brooch cost?
275.
275.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Which gives you resistance to force damage and immunity to magic missile.
Not too many things have that.
And what's it called? The brooch of...
Brooch of Shielding.
Brooch of shielding.
Yes, just a little brooch that clicks onto your collar.
Resistance to force damage and immunity to magic missile.
Yep.
Oh no. Sorry. Just thinking.
That's really good.
Make sure to keep track of your attunement slots.
Yes.
I already know my 3, which is stick with the 2 of my hand wraps and my coat, and then my other one is always my sword. Apparently sword.
What's Ved doing? Because you look like you want to say something.
Yes. So when Ved does get up, he would also like to go to the magic shop.
You see you guys there perusing.
Ved just kind of, well, he knows this time that he doesn't have to knock.
Okay.
I don't think I'm attuned to anything.
Not your roll sword.
Oh, I have to attune to that.
Yes, you do. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You have mithril armor. No, you have what armor do you have on the one that makes you harder to push?
Dwarven.
That requires attunement. So that's 2 points right there.
Mhm.
I don't know about the Ring of 3 Wishes.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Someone need to check.
Gee, I don't have it. Oh, let me check other shit.
I mean, it ought to.
Well,
I would
doesn't
imagine it
necessarily.
would, because if not, it's fucking nutty then.
Yes.
Carlos 6 Vicious Mockery.
Ring of Wishes does not require attunement.
Shocking.
Ved, anyway, he enters the magic shop, and he I don't remember how it went the last time, or if he did get the chance to ask. He wants to know if he could perhaps purchase a replacement for his bag of clothing.
Oh, the poor bag of cold.
I can certainly do that for you. It'll probably take me a better part of the day, but I can do that for you for about. Let's see here, I need to. Hey, where'd you go?
Is there a bag of holding I can buy?
That's what I'm checking.
He could give you, like, literally, what was it? One of the,
Alera's.
yeah, because I believe, was using one of Alera's bags of holding for his.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you want a bag of holding, you can take a bag of holding and sell it to you at 100 gold with an extra 50 to enchant it to be cold.
Excellent. Thanks. Yeah, that's agreeable.
And if you want to buy because they're normally starting at like 101, and if you want to buy one, it's 101 gold.
101 gold. That's outrageous. I'll never pay that much. No, I will. For a bag of holding.
And I'm looking at the bags here, and I just love the face of the bag of devouring. It's just like, yeah, go ahead, stick your hand in me, see what happens.
Yeah. Don't want to see what happens, but.
Let me just, hey, that's a nice head you got there.
Okay, we'll get to you.
Jumps into the bag of holding.
Ved, more like no head.
Alright, so yeah, I can have that to you by the end of the day.
Head ass, bed ass.
Ved would also like
Looking ass.
to, well, while he's at the magic shop, he is going to ask Ink Eyes,
Hey, guys.
Yes.
How soon do you... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had...
What?
I had some, let's call them visions in a dream last night. Some key tidbits.
Lizards have dreams.
Yes. I have dreams and aspirations.
Shocking to everyone.
So go on.
Anyway, a city we might want to go to make our way towards where Alera is.
You know, that thing you just say like it's normal.
Shinrin.
Sheenery. Okay, Sheenery. It's named Sheenery. He communicates this to you. And
yeah. How much time do you think we might have to prepare before we plan on heading out?
Well, as it stands, I'm ready when everyone else is. And if time is of the essence, I'd rather not make any delays. However, if we were to be able to have the opportunity to find more items, perhaps it wouldn't be such an idea to make a stop.
Hey, real quick. Another rules question here.
Yes.
I am not used to doing multi-classing stuff with Warlock.
Okay.
You can, like, if I have Witch Bolt on my Warlock spell list, I can use that, or I can use that with the Bard spell, or with the Bard spell slot, right? And vice versa.
So I know where the relevant section of the book is.
I know where the relevant text is. I just don't remember what it is specifically.
Yes.
They're having that conversation. What's Carlos doing?
So by what time of the day is it now?
Just being happy.
Probably
to be
around 9:30 a.m.
9:30 a.m. He would wake up, well before his daughter would.
How long's it been since Carlos has been with his family? 10 years, hasn't it?
Question: how long has it been since Carlos been in the party?
It's been a year.
Been a year, so
It's like over a year.
About a year, yeah. A little bit more.
been about 2 to 3.
Oh, fair enough.
Because he's only been on the run for 2 to 3.
On the run. What?
How's it feel to be sleeping in the same bed with your wifey?
monastery. He kind of fucked up and accidentally killed the leader, and they're not too happy with that. And initially, it was him and his wife and daughter just retreated to a cabin in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Then the monastery monks tracked him down, so then he went on the run, and so Carlos separated from his wife and kid, went on the run to stop the monastery from looking for them. Eventually got lucky, was on a boat that went down. He left a pendant he got from his wife behind, that we kind of faked them death, and that's while being stranded on the island, looked for a way out, got picked up by a boat, and the same boat picked up these two, and that is where the rest of it's on video. So
Carlos story arc went.
it's been about 2 to 3 years. He was on the run for 1 2 years beforehand.
Yes.
So to answer your question, not about Carlos, but about bard blocking. You may use the warlock spells to cast spells from your bard class. However, you may not use bard, like, you would not be able to cast Witch Bolt using a bard spell slot.
Okay.
Additionally, you also cannot use your bard focus, like your as for the material component for a warlock spell, unless it is the same material component.
Yeah. Okie doke.
So yeah, you wouldn't be able to say use your instrument in order to cast a witch bolt.
Okay, so I can use Turn Person with a warlock spell slot, but I can't use Witch Bolt to cast, but I can't use a bard spell.
Basically, you can use the warlock spells to cast spell slots to cast bard spells, but you can't use bard spell slots to cast warlock spells.
Yes, warlock spell slots can be cannibalized by other classes. Is what I.
Anyway, what's Carlos doing?
So Carlos would
Wakes up, has his coffee.
Yeah, he wakes up at like 7 o'clock, has a cup of coffee along with his wife having a cup of tea. Probably does some basic, last little bit like bookkeeping, make sure everything's going to be good for the day when everyone comes in and sets stuff up. And then he's actually going to make a trip to the magic shop himself. Because,
everyone's going there.
the name of the game, if you're getting ready to face some big bad, i.e. player character coming back and become a lich,
CR21.
stock up. You stock up and bring out the nukes. Well, there's one kick. Here's a real kick in the dick.
The thing you want is from Van Richten.
No, I'm looking at this for something else that me and you can talk about later.
God damn it.
Hey, blame 5e. They're giving me fun shit.
Blame Wizards of the Coast. Damn you, Chris Perkins!
For reference, that's what I'm looking at the minute. Or listen to
The Dark Gifts.
power.
Damn you, Chris Perkins!
Deal with the devil.
I'm kidding, Chris Perkins. We love you.
We do.
Damn you, son. Wait.
He's going to be going to the magic shop and perusing their wares, namely looking for anything for her fucking attunement. I can't break the build. The build is too good.
So what exactly are you looking for?
Trying to think. I'm pretty sure one of the things I know is like a prep out of health with a required attunement.
Hurry up to help.
Yeah, that's
Are
very
you really good at extra attunement slot or something?
Nope.
No, not really.
God, I wish.
With
could wish
hello,
for one.
yes.
You could wish for one.
You could, yeah. You could wish for unlimited. Yeah, you could wish for unlimited attunement slots if you fucking wanted to.
Well, that's up to the DM's
My
discretion as
brain!
always.
The madness that would
That
cause.
I would actually not allow because that would totally break things.
Oh yes. It'd be madness.
Parapet of Health does not require attunement.
Alrighty. Does he have one? And actually, what does it do off the top of my head?
You are immune to contracting any disease. If you're already infected with a disease, the effects are suppressed while wearing the pendant.
I misremember what that does. Never mind. That does not help me at all. I'm
Were
already
you thinking of
That
wound
could-
closure?
That could suppress your alcohol addiction.
well, no,
He already broke that.
yeah, I already
Yes.
kicked it.
You're all
I'll look for a way to boost health numbers.
Something to bump your. Basically, something just to bump up your con. That's
So-
about it.
Either bump up con or bump up HP itself.
I don't think there's a way to
I-
just bump up your HP.
I don't know all the magic in this game. It's too
To
fucking
my
late.
knowledge, the only way to bump up your HP is through
Having more con.
stat. Yeah,
Or,
either rolling.
Tough
leveling well.
would work as well without the feat.
Yeah, basically just rolling. You're rolling better, or adding.
There are a
bumping up
few iron stones, but they do require attunement.
Yep, the new dices. My brain trying to route through the DMG in my head.
That's the first thing that I've seen so far is the Iron Stone of Fortitude.
Yes, I'm trying to route through the DMG that's in my head, trying to remember items that I know don't require attunement were really good use. But the big thing is Carlos is now neutered, and well, not neutered, but he's missing a key part of his arsenal, never to return ever again.
What?
Dance again.
The napalm can no longer stick to the kids.
No.
The napalm is gone.
Can't burn down half the forest this time.
It's all
Fucker.
fun and games until he actually puts napalm on a kid. Then he retires.
Napalm sticks to kids.
Unstable unicorns. Napalm.
What? Don't you know what? Napalm sticks to kids.
Get it? The Nay cards.
Nay in my palm.
Nay.
Oh, that's
Nay
cursed.
palm.
If I'm trying
I'd like to play
to
that
see,
game
try to
again.
remember. There's
Hopefully with not as many people.
You're not looking for the Elixir of Health.
here.
Do you like how I made
Elixir
it
of health.
space?
So that-
When you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened,
No,
paralyzed,
I
and
don't
poison
like
conditions.
Okay.
It reminds me too much of the video game Super Hexagon.
You don't like Spurks?
I've never played it.
I wish I could have gotten that necklace of fireballs.
It's a good game. Can you mold bronze by
I mean, you can do that with any metal if you manhandle it enough.
Yeah, it's called work.
Except titanium. That shit you ain't doing with your hands.
So I can just
Cloak of
mold
Protection
bronze
requires
with my
attunement. It just gives you a
Yeah.
+1 to your AC
I mean,
and saving
it's-
throws.
I don't need
Also,
AC.
yes.
God, I don't need AC right now.
I know.
I mean,
I'm pretty much
strong-
untouchable. I'm borderline untouchable at this point.
Is it stronger than brass?
What do you mean?
Bronze.
Yeah. What do you mean though? By
Like,
what metric?
Is it more brittle than?
I don't know off the top of my head.
On the Maw's scale, is its hardness greater than brass?
I don't know. I'm an encyclopedia
So
of
I
many
have an
things.
idea,
That is not one of the,
Kenny. Oh, no.
that is not one of the things I
Actually,
have
just
in my
reminded of
catalog.
this idea. Here's my question. This is going to be a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Well, two actually. Now my brain's starting to
Also,
recall
I'm
some
having
things I was
to,
thinking about.
I'm having to
Who knows?
remember.
This is more about asking about a homebrew rule that I've seen.
Yeah, I'm having to
Yeah.
remember
asking your
algebra
thoughts about homebrew.
because my girlfriend is taking a college course, and that's
Being-
basically it. It's just
being able to use
basically
weapon
advanced
authority
algebra. I had to remember
That is
how
the
the
common
fucking
homebrew
factorize
I've seen.
polynomials.
That I want to know
I've
if
done a
you
lot
want
of
to
that.
I don't see why not.
Read the shit out of
Okay.
that.
I hate
Yeah,
polynomials.
baseline flurry
I forgot
blows.
the
You can
fuck out of how to do
unarmed.
that. It came back to me once I saw
okay,
like
that.
the written word.
Also,
oh yeah, you're just making everything it's supposed to.
you allow Carlos to see about effectively, because he had a flintlock pistol mounted on a wall. about finding someone who could modify it a little bit.
Carlos, get your gun.
Modify it just to have a slightly a little longer barrel.
Basically, make it a rifle.
No. More akin to a sawed-off shotgun.
More like
So a blunderbuss.
yes.
Probably nobody around here.
Okay, that's fair. Well, okay. Another question would be: can Carlos try to find ammo for this flintlock pistol?
That he can.
It's
It's
a
going to
bullet.
be a little hard.
It's lead.
Yeah.
It's literally to be metal balls and gunpowder.
Yeah, you get lead shot.
Yes. Find
Yeah.
fireworks
Yeah,
salesman.
pretty much-
Find.
I'm wanting this for flavor for one thing and one thing alone.
Suicide.
Oh, on the Doom Slayer finisher, boys.
Cease.
Because Carlos is going from snapping necks, cashing checks to blowing heads clean off on the end.
Abraham Lincoln yourself.
Good.
No, the thing is, you wouldn't hit the AC.
Well, no, the whole idea is that way when Kenny gives you the glorious, how do you want to do this? Plug gun.
Boom shakalaka!
Boom shakalaka.
I'm gonna have to reload that.
Yeah, there aren't many things that give
No,
a
there
boost to
also have to
Constitution
clean
outside of an Iron Stone.
I'm gonna have to clean it,
Alright.
but not before I reload it.
Okay.
But not after.
I have another idea, but I'm going to tap that. That's going to matter. It's going to take
Basically,
time and
I don't
effort,
reload
and that, I don't have that right now.
It's a disposable
also want
pistol.
to try and run in the way of the bow.
The one
$2 pistol, but the gun
Okay.
won't shoot.
That's another matter another time, because
That's
Carlos
a-
does not
that's a
doesn't
Tom
have
Waits
time to train with a bow right now.
That's some Tom Foolery. Tom.
Yeah, so if
That's some Tom,
doesn't
Dick,
look like
and
I have anything
Harry.
I really get out of the magic shop.
Tom, Dick, and Terrorism.
So after that, I'm going to try to track down
More
someone
like
who's got ammo,
Tom Dysentery.
or more accurately, find lead balls and gunpowder.
Monkeys.
Well, I mean, you can easily find both of those at the local blacksmith shop.
All right, how much am I being charged?
Tuscan Raider.
He can give you a pouch of lead balls of like 30 iron balls for about
What do you?
Ball bearings. You can just get a sack of ball bearings. It's like 1,000 ball bearings. Yeah, it's like 1,000.
Steel ball bearing.
Yeah, it's 1,000 steel ball bearings for like, I forget how much. It's stupidly cheap.
well, he can give those for about.
But keep in mind that ball bearings will
The only number I'm
also-
coming up with is 75
Gold or silver?
gold. So a number I can come up with.
Okay.
I can pull up the
Okay.
thing.
What about gunpowder? Or that including gunpowder?
Gunpowder is separate.
Okay.
It's not so much gunpowder as it is just like black powder,
Well, black powder.
kind of a byproduct from
Yeah.
nearby mountain mines.
Yeah, a bag of 1,000 ball bearings is a gold.
Yes, but that's like BBs, and you don't load.
Yeah, we're not talking
BBs
tiny little
into-
BBs. We're talking like actual full-on musket balls,
Grape
like
shot.
giant marbles.
That
Yes.
wouldn't be grape shot. If anything, it'd be snake shot, which would be dog shit.
And also
Well, that depends. If you're looking for a
trying to.
barrel, like a full-on barrel, that's going to be like 4,300 gold.
No, like a pouch. Like,
If
a,
you're-
like a thing of it.
If
This
you're
fucker makes bank. The fuck you
if you're,
talking
if
about?
you're if you're looking for
He can afford it.
if you're looking for hold on,
Well,
what's the
technically,
unit
no.
Carlos quote again?
Gold.
Technically, no, because I kind of fucked myself a little bit because I haven't played with him in a while, which means I haven't rolled for his money in a while. So it's kind of this thing of, technically, I've only had last
You
time.
have reserves, bitch. Get fucked.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, if I were to go
You're the
back
richest
and,
motherfucker.
Yes,
in
but
this
if we
party.
if the party can just buy anything, like
yeah,
w-
that's what I was
we're-
saying.
we're-
I slacked off.
This is no longer very interesting.
Okay, so he has the barrel for 4,000 gold. He has what's essentially a slightly smaller barrel called a hogshead for 450 gold, or he has a couple of little like bottles, like what you would put a potion in, for 30 gold each.
hogshead. Just think of hogshead of that.
450 gold then.
All right, so grand total was
It's basically a small
525.
keg.
520.
Yeah.
525. Okay. That hurts.
Go.
Okay, yeah. They take that. Carlos is gonna go home. He's going to take like a small, like a leather kind of pouch, which she or muscle pouch,
Yeah.
and put some gunpowder in that, and it's get I think a smaller sack, put about 30 iron balls in, and going to kind of just fix them to his belt along with the flintlock, and going to load the flintlock.
Well, going back to what you were asking earlier, the blacksmith probably could be able to modify the gun, but he when you ask him about it, he has no familiarity with that sort of thing.
Yeah, if I be.
You'd have to go talk to a gnome or an artificer,
Yeah.
and I am neither of those.
I ain't
You
gonna
know,
lie.
that's amazing.
I thought about trying to put you through the madness of
I have
me
no
trying
idea how
to
much
craft
that
a
was.
shotgun.
I'm surprised I didn't
I didn't want to put you through that madness.
I mean,
Probably
I've
did.
already kind of mentally been through that madness in, like,
Napalm.
no, I'm talking, like, off-screen with the halfling artificer and his tiefling assistant, who are basically the professor and Beaker from the Muppets.
Yeah, no. So,
Which is why when you guys first got there was that boom and she ended up face first into a wall.
as that, Carlos is going to begin. He's going to kind of begin like investigating about where he can in town learn someone to teach him archery.
There is down around the
I wonder if I
military
can
barracks,
make
there is an
something that is
archery
cool.
range. If you want to get in there, make a persuasion check.
Alright, persuasion.
Well, ignoring the fact that that's fraud,
Can we argue with advantage on the grounds
ignoring
of,
that that's a felony.
well-known
Someone fraud
political
if they know.
figure?
Sure.
Alright.
No, it's defrauding them regardless.
That
It's
was
just
a
whether or not
5.
you get away with it. It's whether or not you get.
What was that
persecuted
one?
for it.
That was 6. Fuck me.
Get fucked.
11 total. This is some dog water. You two. You're going for Brazil!
Where's Brazil? The soldier in front is like, I'm gonna have to go and get my supervisor for this.
I want to see your manager.
Alright, Karen.
Sister heresy.
Karen Bass.
Yes. Make a Karen Bass.
No, fuck you.
Karen
I ain't
Bass.
doing that.
Oh, Karen Bass.
I want to see the god of
Can't tell
Fine,
me
then we'll make
it
it
didn't
Chad Eyes.
happen.
Chad Eyes.
Chad Eyes.
Yes.
Shut
Yes.
up. Go to hell.
This guy's basically already a Chad.
The Chad Eyes.
A few
The
minutes
Black
later,
Eyes.
the soldier comes back with someone of obviously higher rank. Bruh, am I hearing correctly? You want to come in to learn how to shoot a bow?
Yes. Look at that. Yeah, he's so
It's a little unorthodox. Most people don't come to a military barracks to shoot a bow.
Yes.
Pose.
Logan will live on in our memory.
No.
Alright, I suppose
In
if
our
you
repressed
really
memories.
want to, we can give you a spend the day.
Brain bleach.
It'd be nice to have a way to target that. See.
Usually helps. Throwing swords don't always work.
No.
Yeah.
That's
I
been
know
your experience.
That worked out for Fazard Cuisine.
Alright.
Necromancer extraordinary.
That's gonna begin a process.
So we'll just actually fast track that
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say
and say at the end of the day you might as well have proficiency with longbows.
Jeez.
Yes!
I have logbooks.
And you're allowed to keep the one that you were given.
Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
But not the arrows. But not the arrows. You'll have to buy those separately.
Yes. I will be done this. You see Carlos just walk up. Hey, what's up, bitches?
Ow! My scapula!
No. Oh, I just fire a blind arrow into the air, and like 5 seconds later, you just hear,
Ah!
My leg!
my leg!
Ah!
Ace Ventura looking
Triple
ass.
shot.
Ace Ventura looking ass.
Reading the newspaper the next day. Man turned into eunuch by random arrow.
Expand on!
And down.
Anyway,
Crit the Luxman.
a few hours later, your bag of holding is ready.
Yay. Alright.
And as Carlos does what?
Upon doing that, Carlos is actually going to go up to the magic shop. Now that I can use a bow, now he can do it.
While Ved was waiting,
While Ved was waiting.
While that was waiting.
Ved was waiting.
While
On his bag of holding,
on the back.
Ved wants to ask Ink Eyes if it would be okay.
No.
Shut up.
What's your question?
What's your question, soldier?
If it would be okay if we took a quick detour back down south on the other side of the jungle, so that he can see to the proper ending of the aboleth before we head off into the land of Alera.
Where the shadows lie.
Yes. His principal thought is, even like he has full confidence that we can do what we're going to do, but at the same time, if we were to fail, he wouldn't want to see his ghost would not want to have to live with the thought of those two teaming up, or worse, either the aboleth getting control of Alera or the other way around.
He wouldn't have to live with it, because he was dead! Uh-huh.
A proper ending. That thing's not
I
getting
can't
out
say
anytime soon. Is
Curry,
it?
Pennywise.
No.
I
But
was going for Sattler and Waldorf.
it's still alive in there. We did. And,
We didn't end it rightly.
well,
It's down there in case the Crystal thinking, kill me, please.
I have such an
and I'm not looking,
Chocolate cannot help me.
I am not looking to kill it either, because
It'll just come back.
according to Alera, if her password is to be trusted, he would come back eventually. Maybe not here, but perhaps elsewhere. But I have a more permanent solution.
Every time your light moves, that scares the shit out of me.
The air conditioner does that.
I know, but still, it scares me.
Sure. Why not?
I have learned some new magic to see to this. It may take a couple tries if he is of fair constitution, but I can make it happen.
Well,
You may.
well, we're already making one stop. Why not make two? I'm fine with it.
Alright. It may be some travel through the jungle, like how we had to get there the first time. I mean, we kind of know our way, but
He
we
wasn't
also
there.
flew most. No, he was with us.
Yeah, he arrived just before you got there.
Yes.
Oh,
He found the Orichalco's blade wandering around in the temple.
Yes.
It's been like a year, man.
Yeah, almost.
But yes, with your permission, I would like to see to that. What do you call it? A moose bend.
A what?
A moose bend.
A moose bend.
Yeah.
What's a moose?
I think it's something that people put in their hair while they're washing it.
You hear the guy in the back. It depends on the spelling and the definition. You're either talking about hair gel or a giant spider horse. And by that I mean an oversized deer with really long legs.
Well, if it's my permission you're looking for, then
He's
it's my
getting at
permission that you
the
have.
phrase loose end,
Well,
I
which
thought you
I'm
were
pretty
getting at-
sure your character would know what a loose end is. He's just
yes, you would
Ved
know
is
what
not-
a loose end is. Not a
He's
moose
just
end.
doing a vedism.
Ved is a lizard folk. He is not good with idioms, and so that is why he struggles with such phrases.
I love it.
A moose bend.
Well, if it's my permission you're looking for, then it is my permission that you have.
I sure hope Carlos is good with it.
He will be.
Speaking of Carlos, he's currently slammed his head into a wall at the minute.
I don't know what I want. I'm retarded.
No, kind of trip. Okay, you know the answer. How long will it take? I'm brain blanking.
It's about
An hour.
a short rest, so anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay, and unattuned minute, just snap your finger, wiggle the dick.
Essentially.
Yes.
I have an idea, Mr. Krabs.
I'm attuned to the. I chose to attune.
What's your idea, boy?
No more magic missile for me.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually, first, fuck Tasha's. Tasha's.
What?
I'm trying to make a ranged monk that's not Kensai. I'm trying to cheat
Yes.
systems.
I don't get what he's talking about. I was just
Kensei
wondering
monks
about
are the ones that use weapons.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to cheat systems. Oh, marshmallow fish right now. Heavy and special property. Jack!
And I think they can only use finesse weapons.
Champion.
Nope, that's not the problem. Tasha's giving me a workaround for that. Comment that day.
Anyway, what are you guys doing while he's doing that? Besides talking?
Well, I think Ved is very actually Ved wouldn't even know that Carlos has necessarily joined up immediately because he wasn't there at the bar last
I'm
night.
going to go to the bar and see if I can find Carlos at the bar.
Clint, would you be okay if we decided to make Red a member of the SCP Foundation who was assigned to assist them?
It wouldn't really work.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, it wouldn't really work flavor-wise because they're just kind of a free spirit.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
I asked for one back.
What?
And also there's
Or bonus as a one.
Yeah,
That'll work.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I can't. Okay, so the workaround that I'm basically doing here is abusing Tasha's dedicated weapon feature.
Would you like some?
One kick for that. Not be heavy.
attack and damage.
That's fine.
Heavy.
So, sure for that.
I'm sus.
Alright. So if I do
Red's
that,
a free spirit, but would Red still have like family connections to things that may have happened in the past, like parents' wills or whatever, saying if this happens, then do this, or
I mean, presumably they do have family, but it's not really. I would say yes, they probably have families somewhere in the world, but they're just kind of a free spirit. They don't really have that much attachment. Just kind of let the parents let their chicks out to run.
She was a singer
Okay.
before she lost her voice.
Yes, she was an opera singer, and then she lost her voice.
105.
Yes,
And
there's
it's
a bit
kind of her-
betrayal there.
And it's kind of her
what's the patron?
X-Blade.
Where'd the sword come from?
It's the sword that
Would you care to explain, or should I?
I could explain. I couldn't explain it necessarily in a D&D context, but the sword that she wields in the game, she doesn't even cut anything with it
Has
except herself.
more or less has the
Spoilers.
soul of her lover in it.
Yes. And through science magic, he is living in that sword.
Basically, her sword is a sentient weapon,
Yes.
and that's how that.
Okay, I was just trying to think of a way to actually tie the character into this. Sorry about that diversion.
You're good.
You know, Red, you're like the
What's-
best friend.
What's
ever.
Carlos doing?
being locked out of fun stuff.
I love that Spin Spine talk so much. He's so fucking. It's so dumb.
Alright.
It's like he's so drunk.
One-sided
Carlos
die.
is going to make his way. Probably.
The one-sided dice.
Well, no. Would there be a dedicated like bow shop, like archery shop, something like that, or would that fall under the
That would fall under a weapon
I
shop.
want one so badly.
Carlos going to go to that
I
and roll
want
a magic
so
shop
badly.
and hunting
One ring to rule them all.
probably probably looking for a weapon of plus blank, whatever. I can get my hand on.
Yeah, the magical plus whatever weapon.
Yeah.
Maybe trade out that longbow for a +1.
We'll take the short bow, but yes. Have to walk that back. I can't use the long bow.
Yeah.
Well, I can, but I can't dedicate weapon it.
Yes.
Victoria, would you like to see a one-sided die?
A what?
A one-sided die.
One-sided die.
It's cursed as shit.
It's a Mobius strip.
A moment.
Yeah, the Mobius strip, alright. But, ugh.
You can only
I
roll
suppose I have a
one side.
two-sided die then.
What would be the purpose of a one-sided die, I wonder?
Literally worthless. Literally.
It can't be worthless. There has to be a point to it.
I
No.
crack
Flip a
jokes.
1d1.
Yeah, the
Yeah, flip
outcome,
10d1.
And the outcome is only
It turns
one.
10. It's 10.
Yeah, that's literally. In terms of the
There's no
gameplay,
It
it
lands on its side.
it's a good
Okay,
novel.
Carrie.
Yes, sir.
What are you looking for again?
A +1 weapon of some sort. That or maybe what the F is the Corpse Slayer? That's not one I know well.
People who kill guys with deep voices. Yes.
Corpse Slayer. Oh, so someone's out hunting you.
Yeah. I wonder why. They're just jealous, that's all.
That's that's anti-undead. What I figured. Yeah, 'cause the thing is, there's only. Yeah, I'm just looking for a plus blank
He was saying
weapon.
that I
But
had
for
a
short
deep
bow,
voice.
my options are literally short bow +1, short bow +2, short bow +3. My only other options are
Smart.
vicious one, certain death, warning, and Apex. Technically Hellfire, but Hellfire is literally dog in this campaign because it doesn't work. Hellfire is built to work in Descent and Avernus. Not built for this campaign at all.
Were it not for the laws of this land, I would have already killed you.
Hellfire is meant to work with
Well, I mean-
mistakes.
Well, that's a shame, so what you
You could take Corpse Slayer. It's out of the Wild Mount book. It gives you.
Have you seen
When you
that
make it a short bow, it gives you a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
It's good.
And when you hit an undead with this weapon, it does an extra 1d8, and the creature has disadvantage on saving throws.
If that is my option, assuming they're got a +2. If they're the +2, I prefer that. But if Corpse Slayer and +1 my option, I'll take the Corpse Slayer.
So far, that's the only one that I'm seeing.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Like I've got the list of magic items for short bows up.
Yeah, like I said, Corpse Slayer is out of the Wild Mount book.
Yeah, so past that, the only option out of DMG is just weapon +1, +2, +3s. That's it. That and
that
Vicious,
is
which
obscure.
deals extra 7 on
It's a good
crits, and Warning, which we already know what that does. And also Certain Death. Which is fun. Certain Death is got a few.
Mulbus flip. Fuck.
The only other throw would be Ethix, but that's an artifact, and I'm not even going to try to ask you for that one.
Flip for me, Squidward.
Artifacts are broken.
Flip your alignment for me, Squidward.
I'm evil.
No.
He is already there.
He is a special kind of evil.
He's benign evil.
He is. His alignment is evil. He just doesn't do evil shit.
Yeah, they're a +2
He's
short
just
bow
driven
or
to
None that I can
from-
see.
He's just
No,
driven
no,
to
no, no,
violent
like,
into
baseline
evil.
short bow
Neutral
+1.
evil.
I didn't
Just
see any,
Too
no.
bad that didn't kill me.
He would be
He's somewhere between
see
true
one.
neutral and
Weapon plus one, like, literally just the baseline.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah.
Triple line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Squidward.
is one of
What
those
would a
in the
neutral
shop,
good
or-
be?
SpongeBob.
That's
No,
all
he's
I can do that.
chaotic.
Like, if there
Yeah,
was
he's
plus
chaotic
just
as
a
shit, dude.
standard +2 short bow in the shop. That an option I have, or
Hang on.
I would say
Give me an example of a neutral good.
Sandy.
Actually,
Yeah,
hold on. Let's
Sandy
do it this way. Give me a number between
Why?
She
1 and 40.
She has standards.
1 in 40.
She does have discipline. She knows karate. So she can be
1
driven to
five.
anger. Like,
Okay, if I
She's
roll
not exactly lawful. She does.
25 or higher, there's
Oh,
one in.
lawful.
She hangs out with SpongeBob.
Lawful was more.
And I rolled a.
They abide by a certain
94.
set of
So there is
standards or a moral
I
code or
will
something.
take that as a rare
Or
weapon.
actual
Attunement.
or
That's the
something,
cost.
or the sense
I gotta
of
look
like
up.
freedom
Price
versus
of that.
1 in 4. I have the MG open. I think. Nope. No, I don't. In front of me.
versus authority.
He's a man with a lips like on the ocean floor. She has to be. She can't be lost.
Tejas. I don't know where the heck you find the list of
I would say that she is
No,
neutral.
I've actually worked on that table.
She wants good in the world. She is not.
It's a rare item.
She doesn't just do good things.
Alright, you can give
because,
that for 515.
like, she is
515?
obliged to.
Yeah.
I think she's her
Alright, I
own
can
brand
take
of
it.
chaotic
I'm now down to
in her own way
fucking
because she will just.
400.
I made this cool ass machine. Why? Cause.
Just because she's whimsical.
So I have a plus,
But it's
she's-
not
I
like
have a plus
a
2
death ray or something that Plankton
Yeah,
can
but
make.
Yeah, that's
elves
like-
are whimsical.
Yeah,
So-
it's not something Plankton.
Yeah. The kicker is I can't use it.
If you were to take a look at a machine,
For me
it would
to
probably
use
end up
it,
helping somebody more.
I
so
have
than-
to switch to it
You're a
from
WIFE.
yeah, I'll have to switch to it from my other thing.
Fucking camera is.
Word. I'm looking for dedicated weapon. The dedicated weapon I can only do it one weapon at a time.
Alright.
Well,
So,
have an off
Which
switch.
means now, if I ever think I'm in range, I can switch to it. It also means
Neutral good.
I'm going to start carrying around
What are
both of my swords. I want to carry around Ultio and
Just
Orichalcus.
Alright, so with that done, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Waiting to be introduced.
Try and find Carlos.
I am,
Carlos,
after the shop, I head back to the bar.
when you head back to the bar, you see somebody new there.
It is a pretty lady with red hair and a giant fucking sword.
Is it
Like,
pretty?
imagine Black Knight's great sword.
You're red. Okay, that plays out quick.
Yeah.
Beautiful
You're seeing
lady.
red the entire time.
Yes.
My brain, fucking reason.
Your wife.
That's what I was thinking. It wasn't red from Transistor.
Whatever red.
Red from fucking Pokemon.
I love you, you brain dead motherfucker.
I even knew it because you were going. We introduced her into my flipping campaign. God damn it!
Fucking brain dead motherfucker.
My brain completely lapsed on Transistor.
Well, I mean,
Brain
you and I had completely different thoughts of Red at
What red
first.
were you
There
thinking?
once
Red
was a man
13 from
named
Final
Dragon.
Fantasy 7.
I'm watching the machine abridged of that earlier. Beautiful.
What I should have
I've seen it before. I was rewatching it.
What's
I
that?
am going to miss
Sorry,
this
I
place.
have Red.
I've had an exceptional amount of sex here.
It's kind of
You see,
corny.
The
that's-
Cetra and the Red 13
That's
bloodline
one picture.
they're a dying breed. So in order to continue the bloodline, I'm going to breed them.
Okay, Hojo. So,
And the moment Red walks in, Carlos files for divorce.
No! No!
no,
He's
I'm pretty sure his wife and kid are still there.
That
Divorce.
and like, bruh, I'm right here. And he he divorces them with a sword. He is a happily married man. Thank you very much.
Shotgun wedding, more like shotgun divorce.
How happy? How happy is
You
happy,
take this,
Carlos?
please. Hold on, let me refill my cup. You want some Coke Zero? No, fuck.
I don't like.
I would
don't
like some
that
Coke
stuff.
Zero.
Fair enough. Offer.
It's
Well,
actually
Sam.
Sam's.
Yeah, I appreciate
it's
it.
like Sam Zero.
I appreciate the offer, but you know my opinions on diet soda.
Yeah, but I forgot to ask.
Yeah, fuck it.
Base why?
It has no taste.
Don't fuck
No, it has. No, it has one. It's just
I like it.
Anyway,
Bronze.
yeah. She
you
is.
see,
Yeah, she is a pretty lady with red red hair and a really pretty dress, and a giant sword propped on the side of her table.
as you walk in, Gug is walking past. He's busting some tables. Boss, I thought swords had to be like put away and stuff. I don't think she can put that thing away.
Notification on the table should be fine.
Yeah, she hasn't caused any trouble yet.
Can't
but then
really
again,
go
she
under
also
the table.
either.
Okay.
She hasn't caused any trouble yet, but then again, she hasn't said anything either. Not even so much as a hello.
Some people just like to drink in peace.
Yeah, true. Anyway,
How did you order?
it's off.
Yeah, out of your
She hasn't.
Points to pictures.
points to
There's no menu.
Writes
Sign
it down.
language. Sign language.
It doesn't have a menu. He generally, it's like asks like what's available. They like staff literally just say in terms of drinks, Penny. They know like they
Sign language.
Do you know ASL?
No. Not this kind of sign language. This kind of sign language. Drink.
Picks up the sword, carves the name of the drink into the table.
Stop that. Stop that.
What are you two doing?
Trying to find Carlos.
Figure he'd probably be back at the bar.
Yes, I'm going back to the bar, and I want to ask him for money. A lot of money.
Well, he's currently... From asking around, he did show up. He probably just had to run off to the bathroom. You see, redhead lady just sitting at the bar humming to herself.
Crooning.
I wonder what it is about this place that attracts such interesting people.
That's a good drink.
Well, I mean, created by an interesting person.
Wait, what?
A bar
had-
run by a bird. Yeah, you guys then remembers this is a bar that is mostly run by birds. I should expect no
Well,
less.
He asked, I wonder what it is about this place that that attracts such such interesting people.
There's a Goliath at the door. There's
an Aarakocra flying around tending tables.
What do you
In
want?
Cancun, somewhere.
Yeah, we have the Kanku doing that.
I forgot about the Kenku.
Yeah, well, Kanku's the only one that's a bird.
I thought that was an Aarakocra.
There is not, sir.
Never
The
mind.
Goliath, and I believe
So he's not flying around.
There's a Kanku, and I believe there's
Basically
also
flying.
Like a
a
penguin-looking ass.
Flying over every table.
What?
Dying.
Squirting.
What? What?
that.
What
Pretty sure. Yeah, 2 dwarves. Pretty sure. Dwarves.
No, I think...
It's not with a D. I know that much because I am
Denmark?
more. Huh?
Denmark.
Wait, are you talking about the name of the Cancun?
No. No.
The racist.
When I hired these people, I actually took a notion to write down their name, and I wrote down their race with abbreviation.
Drow?
Possibly Drow. Probably Drow.
I don't even remember.
Or
Well,
Sussy.
I only remember that Sirius of the Kanku and
They're
Gil
literally
is
just a
the
fish.
Goliath.
It's a spy. There's a spy. on the
But-
bar.
We'll just stick with those two for now.
Yes, those 2.
Alright, I'm looking for you, Carlos.
He's behind the bar, kind of just sitting there mixing drinks.
Carlos, can I have money?
Kiss me first.
Says the Kenku as he walks past. You didn't even buy me dinner yet.
And everybody's some dinner first.
Sure.
Uh,
If you give me money.
how much do you need?
However much you're willing to give.
He's just doing the Family Guy thing. We're just like, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Too much.
I don't know what you're referring to, but
Peter's just playing violin, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like playing violin to this couple at a
Nice restaurant.
Yeah, at this fancy restaurant. Then all of a sudden, just gets in real close to the guy. Just give me money, give me money, give me money.
like he's playing like really sour notes or no.
No, he's just like
Rapid
spamming just
fire.
one note and just saying, "Give me money" over and over.
Rapid fire. I'm trying to think here. Okay, so right now, Carlos, for the first time fucking ever, actually low in funding because I haven't rolled his money in a while, and I'm not bothering trying to remember how many months it's been and everything else. I'm saying, fuck that noise. Playing where it lies. Well, what do you need the money for, Lucky?
Just trust me, bro.
No,
I figured
for a
It's
prank,
like
comma,
we
bro.
could take the opportunity to buy things that we might encounter in towns and stuff because we're making 2 stops on this adventure. We might need some money for things.
I can easily bring along whatever spend the money I have, although admittedly, laddie, I'm kind of a bit low on the funding today. Ended up currently making efforts to try and expand where I can.
What perks up? I'm sorry, did I hear you guys say you were going on 2?
Yeah, who perked up? I missed that.
The wife.
Yeah, apparently we're making multiple stops. Speaking of which, and may I ask where I'll be here or something?
Well, Ved had asked me earlier while I was in the magic shop with him if we could make 1 stop to where was it?
The Aboleth.
Yes.
Well, yes, but there's another.
Yeah, the temple city that we went to so that we could travel down to where the Aboleth was.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, like we would basically be using that teleportation circle to go there, and then we could use that same teleportation circle to go to the other side of that jungle continent. And to that other city once we were done.
Okay. So we're passing through Vex neighborhood.
Yes, and if there's anybody with any interest in magical items, we can probably pick them up on the way, which is why I'm asking for money.
As it is right now, laddie, I would say by fact I'll be accompanying you guys as well. Like I said, I'll bring what I can, and if we need money there, I can always shell it out there if you don't mind. I am down to less than 500 gold. In comparison, I'm sure your price will be more than I am.
This is very confusing, guys. So be it.
If what happens when you're running a business and you're trying to make it bigger, you kind of cut your skill. You kind of cut yourself a little short where you can.
See? Well, I'll let you get back to begging coins.
Yeah.
Oh, you cheeky bastard!
Gotta plug every
I'm
nickel.
walking away.
Sorry, I don't have
Before
cheese.
you walk away,
I'm going behind the
you
set.
feel a slight pressure on the tip of your tail.
Spaghetti.
Who is
It's the daughter.
Who goes there?
very funny, but no, I don't dispense any candy.
Scarlet! What? Let go of his tail!
Okay.
Got your tail.
You're going to be the death of me, daughter.
No, that'll be a Lara.
20 years later, after everything's all said and done, you and the daughter have an Obi-Wan Darth Vader moment.
I trusted you, Scarlet!
No, I was thinking.
I hate you!
No,
I know wrong scene.
No, I was thinking more.
I am your
Episode 4. I went deep.
Ah, yes, I see. Oh, wait, I have no more dick.
Speaking of tall tales,
Yes, it's true, Your Honor. This man has no dick.
It's true. He has no.
she thought you were 10 feet tall, but you also have a tail.
Oh, yes.
She's been tugging on your tail.
Yes, indeed.
She thinks you're like a lawnmower. You full started.
No, she's a little. You know how little kids like to grab cat's tails and pull them?
Yes.
That.
I do.
You were that kid.
No, I wasn't actually. I was that kid who fucking scolded other kids for doing it. Mainly because I owned the cat. I love that cat.
We don't have gas
Anyway.
combustion engines because this is D&D.
Anyway, it's the redheaded lady just sitting there, humming away. Doesn't have a drink in front of her.
Carlos has had weird. He's had 3 dwarves come in who celebrated the night before an orgy. Okay.
Whoa.
At this point, he has seen weirder.
What's Ved doing? You were trying to say something?
Yes, I wanted to also ask if Ved would be able to get any more scrolls of sending, because we are going to be into big danger zone.
Actually, now you point that out, I think there were a few more that you were waiting on.
Yes. Well, no, we got the rest of them, and then we headed.
How many more did you... how many do you have now?
I gave most of them. I have 3.
Okay, how many more do you think you'll need?
Well, Ved is kind of expecting that we might be leaving, like, tomorrow, since we've got a certain sense of urgency. As many as can be provided in a day. I mean, he's not he has, like, he knew it took, like, a day for each of the scrolls. Like,
In
he's not
a
expecting
day,
any
you can get
miracles.
an additional 3.
Oh, wow. Alright. How... What's the price? Name your price. I remember that you charged me about 50 gold for each, but since we were asking this very short notice, this may be more expensive. I would be
You're asking for a rush order.
Yes.
Alright, sending is a 3rd level spell or a 5th?
3rd.
3rd, okay.
It's as powerful as a fireball.
What is a spell attack bonus dictated by?
So if you make...
bonus and your casting modifier.
Yes.
Or your casting trait.
Yes. And it governs things like ranged spell attacks and melee spell attacks.
Alright, so he can do each one for 200 gold.
Okay. That would be 600 total then?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's all that he can do in like a day.
Yep, that's all that needs, and honestly, 3 is plenty for him to have 6 on his person. Because he already gave... most of them to the party, so...
So, we'll say that the rest of the day comes and goes.
I kind of interrupted the possible interaction that these people might have had with Red. I would like for that to continue.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not paying her any mind. I'm
So
sitting
you
at the bar.
left.
Yes. God left.
I am going to hide behind
So that would just be Carlos.
Yeah, these crickets.
Alright.
Any possible interaction with this one?
I know, I'm like, it was me, and in character, my, normally would be a case of,
Ignore the fact she's mute.
I know that one of the things right now, like, I'm trying to sit here going, like, how can I cohesively cause interaction?
I mean, I could
You
argue
could
that...
start by going up and saying, "Hi, what can I get you?"
I could argue that...
Later spills or drink on her or something.
I could...
Demands the manager.
I could argue that Ved might come by, but
Alright.
Well, you kind of have to go home.
yes. Would you?
Carlos gonna walk over. And ask, can I get you anything?
That wasn't that was me.
I figured. Red mute.
This
You fucking cough.
You can still cough, you idiot.
Brain dead motherfucker.
Listen, my brain's half in the Ravenloft trying to think shit through. I have ideas. Terrible ideas.
Terrible, awful ideas.
No good, very bad.
Very much. It's easier. Oh. I shall embrace it more.
What is Red's response?
She can't talk. Response, middle finger.
Pulls out a thing or pulls out some parchment that has a lot of things kind of written all over it. That it's the equivalent of writing, like, well, it's a piece of scrap paper that she's written on a lot.
Yeah.
With rather good cursive. Like, I write in cursive. You can barely read my cursive. You can read her cursive.
Carlos can read her first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Carlos can read.
He's not dumb.
He's not illiterate. He acts it, but he isn't.
He's a fool. He's not fucking stupid.
I don't know. I'd
He
be
may have
surprised.
look.
He is not unlearned.
Look, his drink may have caused him to forget most of his vocabulary,
Oh no,
but that's beside the point.
oh no, I was just calling Mr. Hanky from South Park the Stick of Truth. I may have shit for brains, but I'm not stupid.
Pretty much.
Mm.
No, so they pull out his paper.
And just scribbles an order down. And to the effect of, pick your poison.
No, pick mine.
No, pick your poison. She knew what she wrote.
You're asking Carlos to pick you a drink. There's one drink that can either give us
Full
mine.
send.
Well, just in
Is it
general.
the Kingfisher blood with the dragon heart?
Full
Dragon's
send.
hot.
Yeah.
Dragon hot.
Well, just in general, also meaning food.
Carlos will probably be in doing it because he can't cook too. He is going to trying to think what would he consider kind of the house special of sorts. He's not giving her dragon hearts because he doesn't do that to. He'll do that to the guys. He'll do that to bed. He'll do it to somebody he doesn't know like that. Not especially seem to be at least a decent enough woman. Doing that is how you don't get repeat customers, you know. We'll probably just get like a house brew, probably like a blueberry ale. I think here and then.
If you out of character, if you want ideas, go onto TikTok and look up Quincy's Tavern.
Yes. Actually, yeah. Now, thank you for reminding me of Quincy's Tavern. Actually, yeah. And I'll bring back the house special of the night, the wolf stew. Which is pretty much, I'm sure right. It's basically like pulled beef. I mean, like pulled beef with potatoes and some onion in it. And seasoned to be a nice, good, like hearty pick me up. Kind of thick gravy, like. So, I'll bring them back over. And
Lots of energy for a lady who lugs around a big sword.
Much.
Very thoughtful.
It is like the size of her.
Serve that.
It is
Serve.
big.
Yeah.
It's like the height of this woman.
Yes, it's like a buster
I don't
sword.
have
Because it fucking is.
Food and drink?
B1. Yeah, it's like the average
Yeah,
cost for
we
like
did.
one.
It's not on
It should
here,
say
but
for
it's not
like,
on
average
this
thing.
one.
Give me 2. I'll take
But it's normally like 1 silver.
the girls will charge 1 silver.
How much does she have, or how much would she have on here just for initial funds?
Get the normal starting rate.
Yeah.
Oh, Shiza!
What is it?
Well, I had a thought. Hey, why don't I see my DM screen? Yeah, that goes. Rip. Have to get back on there.
Yeah, I think it's just 1 silver.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's in here actually. There was like a paying for adventure or something like that.
Oh wait, no, it's over here. Dumbass.
Oh,
I just now noticed it. No, we'll say 3 silver.
3 silver. That's what Carlos would say. 3 silver. He charges.
She hands you gold because she can't break the change.
He'd walk over to the bar, go behind there, buy the appropriate. He's like 7 silver, and brings it back to her.
Gives you 1 Ethereum and 2 silver.
No. Intellectual, wouldn't it be?
Yes.
Ethereum is a cryptocurrency.
Yes.
I love
Yes, all your money's in Dogecoin. Watch the tanks.
You take Bitcoin.
Rest in spaghetti. Never forget it.
Cries and pasta.
Rice and pasta.
Fries and pasta.
Alright, that's.
Rest in peace and pieces.
Yeah, so after that, Carlos is gonna comment. You, huh? Crap. Fuck. You, huh? Don't mind asking, bossy. You have so much to staying tonight.
I'm recently divorced. You can stay at home.
Stop!
Disintegrate.
Divorce as of now, as you have to
Counterspell your life.
delete us.
Delete us, the fetus. Eat us.
Walk around and
You just got Thanos.
Power word yeet. It's a fly.
He just spends the
Welcome
rest of
to
his
the
life
Skyrim
flying
space
around the
program.
world, crosses over the horizon. Oh hi, look, it's Cthulhu and friends.
Hi.
Carlos is going to give her directions to a local inn. The treasury's a little afraid. Need anything? Just raise a hand.
The ring is purely for decoration.
You walk away.
I was gonna wave a hand, wave the sword, swings it around.
Thing is, she.
She's waving around the Buster Sword.
Except, I mean, pretty much, yeah. Just vibrantly blue in game. I don't know. I imagine you're not using the vibrant blue one.
As turquoise, but
You get the point, though. You're probably just using generic metal sword.
well,
See.
again, I'm describing it as the Black Knight's greatsword from Dark Souls. So stark black. Well,
Stark black and shape.
nitrous oxide.
Nitrous.
Yeah, it's black iron.
Yeah, should be Dragon Slayer from Berserk. Raw lump of iron.
So guts.
Dash.
So Artorias. Artorias is based off of guts.
Yeah, to an extent. Except,
he is.
Except Artorias lacks one thing.
A working arm.
A working arm. That's also a gun. And crossbow. Do you not know that about Guts?
No.
His prosthetic literally, he can slide his wrist out of the way, and there's a fucking cannon built in. And he had like a crossbow mounted on top of the arm as well.
Can we please continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
For how little has happened, very little has played out.
Very much. I think Carl's gonna say, anything else? Wait, there's a hand.
Cheap moms.
And walk back to the bar, use the bar for a little bit.
What are you doing? Going to Dan and Marcus.
So, is this about the time that he has gotten his sack of clothing?
Yeah.
Okay. I would presume that Ved would be asking Well, does Ved happen to see Ink Eyes leaving the tavern by perchance?
You make a perception check.
Okay. That's a 10. I rolled a 3, but my modifier is plus 9.
No, don't spot you guys.
Okay. Well, Ved is going to go straight to the people who keep the teleportation circle open, like the proper people, to ask, hey, can we get permission to use this teleportation circle? We need to go handle some business down in the jungle again.
How urgent is this business?
Man, you need like frequent flyer miles for this shit.
Yeah.
Frequent teleporter miles.
The
After 10,000, you get free.
I presume it's actually going to be as soon as tomorrow, since I'm mostly prepared. I believe Ink Eyes is prepared. I don't know about Carlos, but I would say within the week. But very likely, could very likely be tomorrow.
For all one, you get a free
Well, if you want to reserve use of the teleportation circle, we're going to need a specific date and time.
Okay. Can I reserve
1313 on the year 2013 at 13 o'clock. 1300?
Let me look at my calendar.
No, 1313 o'clock. Or
That
1300. 1300.
Alright, so we'll say that today is the equivalent of a Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday.
No, Rebecca Black, go to hell. So, he pulls up his calendar. Let me see what days are open. Tomorrow's no good. The earliest we can schedule would be the equivalent of a Monday at 3:30 p.m.
Let's do it.
Where are you looking for it to go?
Last time we went down to the jungle there, that was
Oh, yeah, I remember.
yes.
I think we still have that. Yeah, we have that room. We can do that for you.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I'm not going to ask what this business is, but there you go. So we'll reserve for that day at 3:30 p.m. Bed and company.
Yes.
Vent at out.
Yes.
One of these days I'm going to actually give you guys this calendar. One of these days.
Kind of gets around whenever I get around to the handouts for my campaign that I keep lacking the time and motivation to do.
Anyhow, you got that done.
Yes.
Is there anything else that anybody wanted to do?
Ved would like to head home.
For that,
And you immediately get jumped by Blinky.
by jump he means jump in the alleyway and get mugged.
No, but you've got so used to Blinky that you're actually able to stop him.
Or catch him.
Yeah.
Teleports behind you. Burk, kid.
No, he's just holding like a switchblade in his mouth, like sip.
Oh yeah.
What's that guy's doing?
He is
Enjoying his new house.
Bathing in a pool of electrum.
Scrooge McDuck looking ass.
Wow. Jumping
He
into
is
this
taking
metal
a very,
was a bad idea.
very luxurious bath of soap and a rubber ducky.
Ducky.
It's in shreds.
And exactly one electrum in the water.
Make long question.
After playing with it for like
Lots
2
of fun.
minutes, his claw pokes through the ducky and he's sad.
No, he just fucking rips it apart like a bird.
You puncture
Eats
it,
it.
make it sad, and then it throws it to the side, opens the cabinet. There's 1,000 more duckies in the cabinet.
Yeah, because he knows this.
He gets a text from his roommate saying, "Hey guys, we need to talk about the ducks."
I was just thinking about that comedian who bought like 1,000 rubber duckies.
No, stop.
And when he was finally, and when he was told to get rid of them, can I keep at least one? One, and it's a giant rubber ducky the size of the bathroom.
He's reading about liches at the library. That's what you guys would be doing.
Liches, I thought you meant bitches.
I want to know more
I
about
hear
liches.
one more word of it, I will give them to the dogs.
Peace.
That's
Never
easy.
an option.
Peace is never an option for geese.
You have fun.
Anyway, alright, so reading up on liches, and a lot of it confirms what you heard passing over the years.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 20.
I did.
Kind of a waste of a crit, but hey.
Want to know everything.
There is one thing that does kind of catch your attention, in that it mentions that on occasion, liches will use devices called soulmongers to gather souls for a variety of purposes, whether it be to power a machine or release a creature.
Ben didn't mention this, but Ben didn't mention that.
And there's a very lovingly detailed picture of. It kind of looks like a large blue cylinder, slightly glowing. Some distorted, ghostly faces in there. No, it's not Zordon.
I don't fucking know.
Well, I was waiting for somebody to make this mention of it, and
Look, that's the only Power Rangers nerd here.
I'm just thinking of the
and attached to it, with a little note under there saying, "Note: not all soulmongers are attached to Astropoles." Is basically a giant undead fetus.
Gross.
That's an Atropole for you.
Interesting. Next page.
Next page shows a picture of a lich with the caption, "A Serac."
Is this a person? A certain lich?
Yes.
It is a lich, yes.
What is it? What does the book say about this person?
Going to the Tomb of Annihilation.
It just says in parentheses, or it just says, avoid if at all possible.
So for reference, I forgot about this. At some point during the day, Dice, he just fucked off. He never even said goodbye. He said goodbye to Carlos, only because Carlos called
It's too hard to say goodbyes.
Dice, whenever he says like goodbye, like before he sits off and he's not seeing someone for a while, he doesn't like saying Irish goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he just
say goodbye.
say goodbye. You know the rules, and so do I.
So
say
what it says.
goodbye.
So what it says in there is, the Serac is an archlich who travels between worlds and is known to take sixth pleasure in devouring the souls of adventurers, whom he lures into a trap in dungeons where they suffer horrible deaths.
I hope I never run into him.
He's basically the worst lich.
Worse.
Not
Disciple
Worst slash best lich.
Disciple of Vecna.
he is not not bad in the sense that he is ineffectual. He is bad in that
The evil god of secrets, and arguably one of the more powerful liches ever to exist in all of the multiverse. To the point where, in the world of Greyhawk, he actually killed the Circle of Eight, who are said to be the most powerful mages in the entire multiverse, and for whom many of the spells are named.
Perhaps one day I'll have bragging rights to say that I took these creatures down. Or maybe I won't.
like Raymond.
One of them. Not the only one who. I think the only one he didn't, because he shows up at Curse of Strahd, is Mordenkainen.
Yes, Mordenkainen. That's how he got to publish his Tome of Thrones.
Anyway,
I mean, Alibaba had his 40 thieves, sure as I'd have 1,000 tales.
okay, Genie.
And I will put the book back upside down.
Do what?
I will put the book back upside down.
He's one of those people.
He's a cat. He's inherently evil.
I am now a juvenile delinquent. I have completely ruined the organization of your shelves.
And as it goes by, well, you gotta get the library something. The
Do
library
yourself,
something to do.
Dewey Decimal System.
As he goes
Huey,
along,
Dewey, and Louie.
like just for no goddamn reason, just walking by, going by like road tables, that one that just has like a couple books sat on it, just on his way out, just yoink.
Dewey this decimal system.
Look how Cass just up on the counter. Push.
Grease all over the bookshelf.
Just not really.
I'm just checking that gravity is working.
Yeah,
gravity
Dice,
works.
he left. So a couple days go by, you get your sending scrolls.
during those days, Ved just wants to make sure that he has arrangements for Blinky to be kept, because we may be in for a while.
This time, instead of dropping him off at the palace, you were actually able to hire a dog sitter.
Yeah.
He needs walks daily. Beware of the fact that he teleports.
He needs
I'm sorry, he does what now?
He needs blinks daily.
He does look. I'm sorry, he does what now?
He teleports.
Oh, that should be fun.
Yes.
He teleports, and so can I. Bam. I'm over here, and now I'm over here.
Well, you see, I'm not actually in front of you. Dimension door behind him.
Nothing personnel can.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get that done. You get your spells, your sending scrolls. Get any other items that you had reserved. What are you doing?
Idling around until the day.
Do any of us encounter her while we are out doing things? I would imagine Ved would still be taking Blinky on walks over the weekend.
You do see...
They're busking. They're busking.
She does kind of stick out considering the fact she's carrying a sword the size of a surfboard.
And she has red hair. Very red hair.
Yeah.
So, under what circumstances might Ved and Red meet?
Or in guys.
I'll leave that up to Red.
They busk. They're busking on the street corner.
Busking?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Fuck, how do you describe it?
Are they standing on the corner waiting for the bus?
Standing on
That's
the corner.
busing, not busking.
Well, I've never heard the term before either, so...
What the fuck?
This
I'm disappointed in you all, and I'm writing you all out of my will.
I was never in your will to begin with!
Bitch, you don't know that.
will is a 4-letter word.
Busking is just standing on the street corner, or performing on the street corner, corner with like hat out. That's what busking is.
So she's.
Why didn't you say that?
She's got a big ass sword.
Yeah, it's just it just has a little.
Sticks out.
It just resting on the corner. It's
And-
resting on Alera's store.
And to Red,
That's where Ved is living right now.
And
Well, I guess they're busking right outside of your door.
and to Red, Ved sticks out because out of a group of humans, elves, halflings, every once in a while you might spot a half-orc or two, maybe a dragonborn. Here comes this 6-foot-tall lizard
Giant lizard-looking ass.
with a dog on a leash,
Yes, and a
turban.
yes, dark turban.
Did you ever put the prosthetic hand back on?
No, he gave that back to Anna. And has not put it back on since.
Okay.
Has too many painful memories.
Well, I don't think it ever got back to him.
Insofar as it actually hurt him to win.
Anyway, so Ved, I guess he's like walking home because maybe you weren't there, like when he left, because obviously you would have.
Oh, hello.
She's just singing, just kind of stops mid thing to just wave at you and continue on.
Your hair looks really red.
She just
Can I eat it?
No, that's disgusting.
shut up.
Well, his other little
Look, you may want to deal with hairballs. He doesn't have the equipment to.
He's a lizard, though. Mine.
This doesn't
Stronger stomach acid, I suppose.
Yeah,
Anyway, you got a big sword there, and you're singing. Do you know any songs with words?
She nods. She
Yes.
doesn't.
She doesn't start saying it.
Yeah, but she's like, yeah, she does.
Oh. There's
And he searches through his pockets.
how much for a request?
So he
You never ask someone to name their price.
he's
Because that price might be 1 copper piece.
Yes. He searches his pockets.
She's mostly doing this for her own entertainment.
He pulls out a gold piece in each hand and flicks each one like that. Boom, boom.
Make it rain.
I didn't think of a goddamn song.
Do you know the Dragonborn comes?
What?
Oh
God, Skyrim.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
There's an English version, but yes.
Yeah, no, which Dragonborn comes? There's also the one played by the,
No,
the bards.
shut up.
Beware, beware.
Yes, that's the English
Dragonborn comes.
That is the English version.
Yes.
I thought you were saying something else.
What were you thinking I was thinking?
I thought you were thinking of some sort of awful parody version of that song.
No, it's the bard version from the end. It's just beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes.
Yes.
She pauses for a second to try to recall. I can do a check if you'd like.
History.
History check. Yeah, buddy. She is not proficient in history checks, but she has half proficiency because bards are amazing.
Yes.
Bards are a hell of a drug.
Jack.
So I
They do
remember
know
down, I forget. Okay, so 3. Plus her int, so 5. So 13.
You might have heard it in passing, maybe enough to get a couple of the words and the melody down. Probably not enough to memorize it without hearing it again.
Ooh, I might be able to recall it for you.
Can Ben attempt to sing this?
Oh God!
I'm not going to actually sing this.
Yeah.
This ranks up there with
This would be a performance check, though.
Hey, the fact of the matter was that in our very first parts of our adventure, Ben sang another bard under the table with Alara. Do you remember this during one of the first?
It's been a while, but it sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, he got a whole bunch of money, and then he was like, "Oh, I kind of upstaged this guy," and he forked over a whole bunch of the gold. Performance, yes, 17. So he actually knows the Dragonborn for it because he's speaking Draconic. He sings the Draconic for it, and he holds the tune fairly well. But then he starts like singing what might be part of an instrumental or a harmony somewhere, and it doesn't sound quite like the melody. But I think it might be enough to jog your memory.
As I'm walking around, do I notice this?
Make a perception check.
This is a little bit of a scene.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scene.
Have you seen it?
3. No.
I think.
Shit rolls on perception.
Carlos is probably wandering around town trying to run like errands or like, oh, gotta grab this from the market, gotta grab that from the market. Okay?
Beans, grab
You know,
beans.
making a delivery for a party. Stuff like that. May I make a roll to see if I bump in?
Sure.
Alright.
You have a very pretty voice, even though you refuse to sing the words.
Roll.
Yeah.
9.
You can hear some noises, but it's hard to discern exactly what it is among just the random wall of the crowd.
Is there a crowd being gathered that I can see, or
Looks like they're kind of congregating somewhere.
Carlos probably poke his head by if he's walking by
You
it.
do notice, despite your roll, that there does appear to be a crowd congregating somewhere.
I hear the tune.
And as you approach, you're like, wait a minute, that's Alara/Red's place, that's the mother. That's the redhead.
The new girl.
All I could think when you said redhead was just Resident Evil 4 crowd, just the bitch in the red dress.
She casting a spell.
But Ada's not a
I've never
redhead.
seen Ben hum before.
So you're
Oh,
the
I'm humming, you dingus.
I thought he was.
He's singing. He's
Yes.
singing.
He's singing.
I'm just glad he's not actually trying to sing in Ben's voice.
Don't tempt him.
Please don't.
So, no, you tempted him.
Daddy, no.
Ben must be under some sort of spell.
Why doesn't it work?
I'm watching.
That's it. I'm done.
I'll
Like
throw.
Aaron from King Grumps. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
I'll throw 1 silver into the pile. Or whatever.
Carlos is just sitting there admiring the image of that trying to sing. He is standing within view.
Come on, lizard, sing.
Are you enjoying yourself, laddie?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to sing in, gosh, a long time.
Made a new friend.
She's kind of in her own, just kind of trancing.
Yes.
She's just having a good time.
Do you mind if I call you the red one?
She's just like, why not? Fuck. This guy's living where you don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Well,
See, lore, lizard folk naming conventions are very literal. That they're more like Native American names than.
It sits on face. What?
Oh.
Son, you realize, I do know we name everyone by what the first thing we see upon our child's birth. Like, yes, Father, I'm glad you understand, 2 deers fucking.
Dad, why did
Son, what's all this
Dad,
screaming
why did you name my sister Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Oh, thanks, Dad. You're welcome, super polymerization.
No, but like, I saw a similar one, but, sure. You're welcome, Star Wars prequels.
At least it's not sequels.
did you perhaps come by here looking for a potion or something like that? The potion seller used to be here.
Laddie, you do realize she's new, right?
And I just like in mid thing just point to him. Like
Yeah, but
got it.
She can't speak. She can't speak. She had words. She can help.
She's hungry.
Yeah, but she can't make words.
This time I thought she was just being ignorant.
Oh, she can't. She was at the bottom last night. I figured it out.
Well, at least you understand words.
Excuse me.
Anyway, so you got that big sword there.
An impressive read.
Yes, I've never seen anything quite like that before.
How are you able to carry it?
and she just stops what she's doing, grabs the thing, and hefts it over her shoulder.
I suppose like you carry any other sword.
I was sense of the challenge.
You must be really strong.
Alexei. Carlos, come here, my shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Carlos,
Fire
you don't have a lot of good ideas, but this, I can assure you, is a bad idea.
No, that'd be fine.
Nah.
Looks at the sword that's the size, or that's like the width of her hand.
I don't
Forgive
know.
my friend. He's a bit of an idiot. Don't actually hit him.
I
Please.
don't.
Please.
Uncle.
It's at this point a
Carlos.
hand grabs that hand.
What are you doing?
Darling, don't. It's the wife.
Why?
We would
Dumb
upset
question.
the town guard.
Dumb question. If I do this, will I auto hit? Crit, but just
I was gonna say, I was gonna say the blood all of it, and I'm staying here. Why? I'm not even trying. I'm not.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's not even armored up.
Lost.
No.
And armed will be
Well, I've got my coat back on now.
Yeah, but still. But no, the wife grabs her hand. Darling, you might want to rethink this.
hits the weapon.
Look at that thing.
it's the weight of you. I'm pretty sure it's her weight.
You're welcome, Carlos. You are now divorced.
Much worse than my adventures lately. Besides, I have an idea. Maybe a terrible one, but an idea.
Most of your ideas are terrible. When has that ever stopped you?
Make a widow out of
Exactly.
I'll make a widow out of
Make a
you.
persuasion check.
Just damn, Marcus. Just
Wait, who am I widowing?
I don't know.
You're
Whoever you
technically
choose,
leaving
really.
my wife a
They're both next to each other.
2-for-1 special?
widow.
Sweep the legs!
No, not the wife.
That's a lot of legs in the way.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
20. Carlos, love me.
The wife turns to you.
Keep that motherfucker!
If you kill him, I'm killing you.
I'm like, fucking give her.
And she slowly backs away. But you're not giving her any of our money.
First round's in the house. My daughter.
And she slowly backs away. And backs away. And backs away until she's about 20 feet off.
Hit me with it.
Look, I was going to take her word for it.
Oh wait, she didn't give us a word.
I've never seen anybody wielding a sword that thing, Carlos. You might just be in for a surprise.
She just
Crack! Give it the damage.
The damn.
great weapon fighting.
Fuck.
Oh!
Which is
Plus 10
yeah, I
to
was
the
gonna say,
damage.
which is a -5 to attack, but says
but it's
but it's a
auto
plus 10
So,
to damage
you know.
on hit.
Alright.
So fuck.
Give me 1 second here. I've got things to work
Roblox
with this.
spoof noise.
I've got things. 'Cause you're not gonna be able to just one-shot do me in. There's no
Oh no.
fucking way.
No, minimum I'm doing 10, 11, 16,
You're shaved a bit off.
16, 18 damage.
Damn. Okay, you're shaving it almost a fifth of my health.
26.
26 damage.
26, yeah.
Okay, give me 1
It's
second.
10, yeah, it's 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1.
See that? There
I don't
is.
think you and I can do that much.
It's only because of great weapon fighting. Which just, if you hit, plus 10, or it's a -5
Okay,
to
alright.
accuracy.
Yes.
To your 2 hit modifier.
Alright. So,
But it plus 10 to your, or but plus 10 if you
alright,
hit.
how much was it?
26.
26?
As it's just, bam!
So, you nail me. I moved. I thrown back a little bit.
Going to your shoulder, not.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, she's not trying to kill you. This would kill a regular man.
oh yes.
Oh yeah, this would fucking turn someone into mulch.
Yes, this would kill up to 3 villagers.
Not bad, not bad. And like that, almost, maybe a couple seconds after he assesses the damage, the wound starts closing.
And she, as soon as she brings it down, she just kind of has it tucked behind her.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
There's just a fucking giant gash down your front from the clothes because your clothes don't match. Yeah. But she quickly just like pinches the lower seam, like where it is, and like does a motion like she's zipping up with a zipper and
she
cast
meant
it.
Okay. Thank you. I gotta figure out how many of these I'm gonna have to blow through to get back my health real quick. 1 second. 7, 5, and 3. That's
Is it gonna start raining?
15 regain.
Smite! Oh wait, shit! I might have other shit. Oh shit! I
15,
forgot about Eldritch Smite. Hold on, I
Well,
might need to roll more dice.
Yeah, as you're doing that,
Shit,
thunder starts.
That's optional. I'm pretty sure Eldritch Smite is an optional thing.
Yeah, but you're saying give her all you got.
That's fair.
So I'm giving her all she got.
Okay.
Well, actually, as soon as the blade hits, that's when you hear that crack of thunder.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, Knuckles.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, you show off. Are you happy?
Hold on, we gotta see how much.
Plus 1d8 force for.
And then actually, when you get this 3 times, your monk. Oh, Shiza! Okay.
Okay, 1d8 force plus another d8 per spell slot.
I got 4
Or per
carried
level
over.
of the spell slot.
And
So it'll be plus another d4, or plus another 4d8. So or plus 5d8 on top of that.
you have to do that? Or, yeah, that's right, you said you were giving me everything you got.
Yeah, I'm fucking giving her.
Yeah, so, so, here's the thing. Carlos does 2 things, really, or 3 things now, really
Regrets his decision.
well, 3 things really flipping well. 1, I punch. Real good, real fast. I dodge attacks. Real good. The other thing is, I'm a healing machine. I've got like 3 different mechanics that allow me to heal. Which I'm using 2 of mine. I'm using my open hand and I'm using my quicken.
Can you save yourself from a witch?
No, God, I wish.
No.
I wish I could save myself from a witch.
Fish. I wish.
Magical fish of the lake. What do you bring?
Blub.
To have 60 silver wishes is a small price to pay.
Magical fish of the lake. What do you bring?
6.
They'll be your.
I like that magical waifu of the lake.
They'll be your private little fishes.
So it will be total 49 damage.
Woof.
Krakatoa.
I just halved your health.
Damn near.
Was it worth it?
Sorry, 2 under.
So, yeah, you
I nail your ass.
You hear the wife yelling, "Was it worth it?"
And then Carlos, after you mend it, Carlos gets up before you even mend it and just dusts off and wound just.
There
She
was
just-
blood there.
She just does some little flourish with her hair, runs her hand through her hair and just kind of that sort of thing.
So I had to blow. That hurt. You forced me to use 6 of my hit die. Congrats.
There's a clap of thunder when she makes that strike.
But it did not come from the sword; it came from the air.
Krakatoa.
Ben is going to ask though.
You magic? Did you?
And she just nods really excitedly, just like,
It's at that point the first raindrops start falling.
Yeah. Carlos is going to pull up a bit.
All
In
Link
the
Eyes has to
rain.
say is, well, you are strong. I'll give you that.
And guys, what do you think what I'm thinking?
Hey,
Probably not.
is that sword for
There, my mind is
hire?
mad.
What?
I have madness at times. Yes, right fair. Thinking. Okay, for starters, have you seen Peltier today? At all? I haven't seen him in the past 2.
I haven't.
I've got a feeling he may have finally fucked off for good.
I wonder why.
Probably because, well, to be fair,
he's a asshole.
he's an asshole, so good riddance to bad rubbish.
Not like you're missing him.
I'm thinking we have a hole in the ranks.
Temporary.
And she's so pretty too.
If
Oh! Stop!
That isn't what I was meaning.
if you
I
guys
know, I'm on the defense right now. This mother effer.
if you guys aren't gonna hire her, Ben might because he's like, dude, another pair of hands. Many hands make for light
I'm
weapon.
willing to let her join, but Ink Eyes is not 100% sure Peltier is abandoned, so in case he comes back, I'm not ready to
Yeah.
Hey, if he doesn't, I'll just be like, alright, cool.
Yeah, that Carlos is like, you're call boss. You're calling the shots now.
Now, this is a very serious order of business that we are going to be getting into, and we're going to be leaving Monday. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't need to make any
I know.
plans or anything?
Which I didn't even agree she's doing it yet.
There's just like a moment, or there's not even like a moment of thought before they're just like, yeah, I got this. I got this, fine.
Huh.
You're unsure if it's just false bravado or if they're just stupid.
Let's get inside somewhere and talk about this.
Because that's when the rain just.
They just grab the sword and just hold it over them like a fucking umbrella.
Carlos is going to walk with you back, like wherever you're going.
We'll talk about
Ben's
that
going into
tomorrow,
his
why
house.
I think
I think he beats you there.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
Good.
I've got
That's for different reasons.
Wet dog.
pretty
Well,
sure.
we might as well all stick together.
Okay, we can all go inside. There's plenty of room.
Yes. So, let us talk about this.
Now where it's better, not where it's wetter. Take it from me.
So what is this I'm looking for?
So, what are we calling her?
I'm calling her the red one. Maybe.
Okay. Is it cool if I call you Red? Alright. Well, Red, as I'm sure your as Red had told you, we're going on a very dangerous mission very soon. You could die. It'd be selfish to ask you to join us and help us, knowing you could die. There's no reason to keep secrets. We're fighting a lich. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, history check.
I'm looking at 12. Right here. Let you guys
If you fail it, guys will just tell you.
History. It will be. It'll be 2 plus 3, so plus 5, so 15.
You have some idea. Basically an undead, basically a zombie wizard.
She just nods.
This might be a pretty long adventure. I don't know if you have anything tying you down here, but we might be gone for a while. Well,
As you're walking back to the bar with Carlo, even if they want to show you something that I picked up.
Bringing a wet cat into your bar.
You already did that.
Yeah, cat's
I thought we were talking inside of Bed's house.
Yeah. So, Carlos says a couple magic words with a little hand, and with a snap of the finger, a wolf appears in front of him. Bop.
I didn't know you could do that.
Slinky.
Just figured out how to do it recently. I casted Summon Beast.
I thought this was back. This exchange between the two of them was back at the bar.
I thought.
No. Or is this if you're?
I thought you all went to Ved's house.
Yes,
Or
we did.
we're going to Ved's house? My apologies. I
Yes.
misunderstood the location.
Yes,
We're going
Blinky.
For the sole purpose of being all together so we can make a concise
You
plan.
summon the wolf and Blinky kind of goes, "Arr!"
And the wolf just wanders over and kind
And they start doing that dog thing.
Calling each other's assholes. Only this dog. Is it actually corporeal, like, or is this the spirit of a dog?
no, it's Porial.
Okay.
No Summon Beast. Oh, fuck!
So,
It is...
well, while we're all here, we should just go over the plan that we have in motion, spread through all, throughout all of our conversations. So, as I understand it,
I can also roll one of my Bardic Inspirations die. Or one of my Bardic Inspiration dice.
Yeah.
To add to the damage, so I can make that another D8. Not.
We already did.
Just now that I'm reading over the things.
Yes.
Jesus fuck.
Anyway.
Are you inviting Red along as well, or are you just?
yes.
Okay, I
like-
didn't know if you were or not.
Yeah, we were asking, like, do you have anything holding you to this place? Like,
That's why.
Do you have any-
Because
Planned you a funeral.
after
arrangements.
seeing what you did to Carlos, he's more than willing to let you come with us.
Because you have me as the DM over here. Some of you may die, but the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
And Ink Eyes, being the not so evil asshole that I sometimes think he is, does not want to let someone join without knowing that they could die.
So are you actually evil or what does this mean? Yeah.
Something.
Fat gray line.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't think, knows that you planned out a certain day.
yes. So, Ved would actually make sure to say, oh, yeah. Well, Ved mentioned Monday.
Would you be good for Monday?
Yeah, I remember saying that. So you might be questioning, Monday?
Why Monday?
Why
It's a bit soon.
I set up an appointment with for the teleportation circle. They were booked for today.
What's today?
Today is the
Friday.
equivalent of a Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, because it's Friday.
So you have, like,
The arrangement.
At best a day and a half.
Mm-hmm.
That gives us more than enough time we need to prepare.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Um.
I thought we were just going to be legging it. I was expecting.
All
If
the way
you were
across
to
the
lug
continent.
it, that would require you having to travel several thousands of miles.
That's a hell of an adventure.
That is an adventure.
Which it takes like a month, we calculated, to travel 1,000 miles.
Yes. and by then, Alura's reign of terror could.
By then, Alera will gather enough souls to do the thing, and then the thing will happen, and then another
Is she
thing.
just casting the Elder Spell?
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
No, but
I don't know what that is.
basically the Elder Spell is in Magic. There was one of the big bads knew a spell that basically, as you sacrificed enough souls to this or to casting this spell, you could become a planeswalker, which is a
I
multi-dimensional
am
god.
not saying what she's doing with the souls yet.
That's the first thing that goes to my head.
But I will give you a hint.
Fear.
The only hint I'm going to give you guys is you're not going to like it.
Oh, yeah, no shit! Hey,
She's an evil.
really now? Really now?
I mean, you're really not going to. You're going to hate me.
No, I never would have guessed. Oh, fuck you, piss my
Well,
cocksucker.
I know I'll be good.
Fuck you.
I'll
Shut your
my
fucking
wishes.
face, Uncle Fucker.
Well,
Shut your fucking
unless
face.
my wishes
Shut
get
your
taken
fucking
away, I'll
ass,
be good.
motherfucker.
Anyway,
I mean, yeah, you could just wish
so
Average.
let us discuss what's going to go down. Ved mentions that we previously made a trip down to this jungle area, and we're going to be going there first because there is an ancient evil down there, which basically in their former life, this lich sealed up, and the lich might want control over that, and vice versa. If it were to break out, it might control the lich, which would be also very bad. So Ved specifically wants to go down there just to essentially deal with that. Before we actually get to dealing with the lich. He also mentions since since this is related that
Carlos, did you ever have any interactions with Anna?
What sense?
Before, well, she ended up disappearing.
You know Anna's dead? Question mark?
Yeah, you buried her.
it was in the newspapers too.
No, okay. I mean, I talked to her here and there. Nothing major.
I've had some dreams lately, and I was assured by I was assured by the powers that be that we probably won't be having to deal with Anna while we're dealing with her.
That's good, at least.
Yeah, she wasn't that good of a fighter anyway.
That's an opinion you are having.
That's the opinion of the person that made the bitch.
She didn't seem that bad. She seemed A-okay.
She was okay, but she didn't do she didn't do enough to what I feel. But I think that's just kind of the nature of Eldritch Knight.
This on his.
Ved asks if we might.
I made this character without knowing really what I was doing. So.
It happens.
You're doing pretty well for all things considered.
Ved asks maybe about pooling our knowledge of. Is everybody okay with us describing certain facets of Valera, and like getting Red to understand that this is a very intelligent person and also very ancient elf.
You want Carlos to go on some tangents about that.
Well,
See all these things on
I'm
the
just
walls?
saying.
Yeah, Alera made these.
I'm just saying that we can say that we describe these things to Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's up to speed.
Yes. I'm just wondering if you are spilling any of the beans about the that it would occur to Ink Eyes to spill some of the beans about the what you found out about in that book. Because that might be helpful, but I don't know if it would occur to Inkai's to mention.
What part?
You went to
book
the
you were
library
looking
to
at
read
the
about
library.
liches.
Oh, yes. He makes it clear that if you don't know what a lich is, he just goes off and describes the entirety of a lich and how they work and how they can be easily defeated, and then emphasizes the point that we should find the container of souls that they are using before the lich itself finds us. Because we will have, as a famous skeleton once said, a bad time.
I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
Ride never ends.
It really doesn't. It takes me 14 years.
Do you mention the soulmonger in specific? Because this was a term that Ved did not even
Also,
recognize.
a key thing to know about liches. Even if you kill them and you don't destroy the phylactery, they come back in a day.
That was something that was brought up.
Yes,
I
that was
understand.
in the book.
Mentioned that they use a soulmonger,
Oh,
that as well. Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know if his Valero was using that.
Yeah. In my dream, it was kind of revealed. Yeah, she's got one of those. Whatever that is. What is it?
It is whatever the fuck that is.
Description.
It was a machine that's fed by souls.
Vending ink machine.
No!
Well, I will say your dream has made this, I guess, significantly easier. Then we won't have to figure out what you use.
You know, I imagine, like,
That you can't feed it gingers.
No, but also.
But you can feed it gospel singers.
Yeah, it was this sort of blue cylindrical object. In the picture that you saw, there were these ghostly faces floating around, and it was attached. Basically, you saw this.
Oh, it's that thing from Anastasia.
That does look horrifying.
It looks like a monolith.
Yeah, it's that little vial that Rasputin has in Anastasia. If
Which
okay,
was his phylactery.
Was it his
I
phylactery?
roll
Essentially.
a 2. Never using your 3D printed machine again.
In the dark of the night,
Give
people
me
will
a bad
find
roll.
her.
Yeah.
My meatloaf.
Yeah.
But yes.
I guess he
I don't-
made it right.
I don't have any ideas as to how we might deal with the soulmonger or the phylactery or finding either of those things before we are found. I mean,
Actually, I was going to suggest just a stupid bit of dumb
You're a
word.
spellcaster, aren't you? I'm
I
sure you can
imagine
figure
Polaris
something out.
Soulmonger is just
We're trying to
it's just a
sneak
drawbridge,
yeah, I've got
like
these
a
silent
drawbridge
boots
on wheels
I've got
called
them.
the
Tech thought
Atlas.
should work on a lich.
How it works is you take people and you put them under the drawbridge, you drop the drawbridge.
I'm fact checking my spells before I do this.
Your soul gets put into the drawbridge, and your body is pissed.
I do, Mr. Krabs. I'm looking for the spell.
Oh, and by
What
the way,
spell?
we might want to bring along 100
Give me a
peasants.
second. I can find it quick.
A what?
100 peasants.
Why?
Oh, we need 100. We need the peasant railgun.
I heard a rumor somewhere, an old wives' tale, that if you were to line these many people up and give one a pebble on
No.
No.
We are not combining D&D logic with real world physics.
What are you going on about?
Basically, you get
peasant railgun.
Basically, you have 100 people in a row. Handing someone a thing is a free item, or is a free action. So
in
you get a bunch of
combat.
people in a row. You just say, "Here, have this. Pass it on."
Within a span of 6 seconds, assuming that each one's turn order and the subsequent orders, within 6 seconds, this thing would travel the entire width of 100 people, accelerate it to like Mach 3, and turn that pebble into.
It's going
Magic
500 feet in the
missile.
span of 6 seconds.
a not-so-magic missile.
A mundane missile.
Yeah, a
It connects with enough kinetic
And
energy to
ICBM.
turn someone
Yeah.
into a bloody smear on the wall.
Yes, but this is
Now
combining.
that's the atom smasher.
This is combining a convenient mechanic in D&D with real world physics.
That's my reaction.
Okay.
I have something for you.
Also, if we bring 100 peasants, that's 100 more zombies that we will have to fight.
And mouths to feed.
I may or may not have learned a couple of tricks up my
I
sleeve.
really hope Ingas does not get turned into a zombie.
I've got a spell up my sleeve now that I can cast it and I can target all of us, and we'll all become a lot stealthier. It'll be a lot harder to detect us.
That's without choice.
We can only be detected by, well, not even by magical means, actually. So, I definitely increase our sneakiness. I also can use a spell, only I can use it.
I guess that would be really useful.
Yes.
Then I could get up close and cast detect thoughts. Maybe find out where she's keeping that thing of souls.
Not a terrible idea,
Genius.
Or we might stumble upon it in whatever her fortress or whatever it is that she is. Wherever it is that she is, we might stumble upon
Red
it before we
just
see
kind
her.
of.
I also learned this spell helps out with a little bit of sneaking.
Valera, damn it.
You hear Carlos just mutter a word under his breath, and he's briefly surrounded by a silvery mist before you see him teleport across the room.
Yes. Mist.
And,
Red wants to say something.
well, not as
Red,
such.
no, not red.
Say is not the right word.
Yeah.
You know
Red,
what I mean.
Red just kind of taps on her sword. Just.
Yes, that's fancy.
And she just cracks the sword and it's dead silent. She casts silence.
I'm guessing she won't be using any verbal components.
Yes. She doesn't need to. She's got a magic sword.
You're silent. You can't hear
Yeah,
anything.
you can't hear anything. You're literally just sitting there going, nom, I'm deaf. Carlos is visibly panicking.
So when the
And
sound
she's just vibing.
So when the sound returns, the first thing anyone hears is ah! Ah!
I said, let me know when you drop concentration on it.
Hey, Red, can you do that thing again?
Well, the thing is, you're talking.
You're talking. You
She
can't.
can't-
No one can hear.
Yeah, you're talking,
Well, I
but
thought-
No, it's silent. So here's all anyone hears.
So you can't even hear. You
And
can't.
guys is glad to not be hearing Carlos right now because he sees what Carlos
Yeah,
is.
Carlos literally got a finger in the ear, wiggling around, going, nom.
Yes.
Fed would like to cast Dispel Magic suddenly.
does it repeat fuckery? It's like, does that require for yes, it does.
It does. Until I don't need it. Just Bed attempts to he doesn't even wave his arms or anything. And it's only verbal and somatic. So just nothing like Bed's just standing there and then is it a third level spell?
Yeah, it's a second.
Okay. It automatically dispels.
All you hear is Carlos panic screaming.
Stop it!
Whatever you did, Red, do it again, please.
Please come to blood again.
You know, you could have just walked away.
You're fucking with me.
No. You
She
literally.
casts silence again and just walks away.
Hey, guys, holds his arms up and relax.
And as you leave a range of 30 feet, you can be heard
I like this.
because she centers it on herself.
But by the way, to do that, you'd either have to go upstairs or outside
And she walks outside.
into the rain.
Into the rain.
Carlos is just.
He guys
Use the
doesn't.
sword as an umbrella.
He guys doesn't move anywhere. He likes the silence.
And then Carlos is just.
Kill me now.
It's magic. I
know.
don't have to explain shit.
You don't have to
Okay,
explain it.
Kasada.
You don't need to explain it to me. I use magic now too. I understand.
Silence.
But the fact of it is, I fucking spell.
Can't hear
You can't hear.
No, she walked away.
Yeah, I
me.
walked
We're
out.
unaffected now.
Yeah.
Follow her
But
if you want to be unaffected.
you
And she's
follow
like,
her.
just waving in the rain outside.
Okay,
No, I'm not following her.
this is okay. This is. If I thought I could learn that spell, I thought I could.
And she walks in, and
You can learn.
I mean, he did.
Hey, guys, chuckles.
I did learn magic, you know.
Something old dogs new tricks, you know.
Something like that.
It's my favorite joke.
But she walks back in, and you can still hear her. She dropped concentration. And stuff.
That might be good against it.
Can't learn unless Tasha gave it to me. Tasha gave? I don't think Tasha gave it to me.
Seems like you can dispense that sort of muteness. Sorry.
Anyway, we're going to have to wrap it up here in a little bit.
Anyway, oh yeah,
We still haven't gone over all of our points,
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
which
we're.
is a shame that Ryden's left.
Oh, she walks back in. Yeah, she walks back in after the
she
spell
didn't
ends.
leave.
Oh, no,
She
yeah.
left the building
Just to
so
demonstrate.
so as to demonstrate that it is a
Yeah,
field
the
of
point
attack.
though. Let's turn off the shenanigans for a bit.
Okay.
So, it guys basically lays out the plan step by step, to take advantage of the time that we have now to get prepared. We have a day and, whatever. Then, we'll be making the appropriate stops, trying to find what we can find, get rid of this aboleth. Then we will be facing a big bad, a very big bad. And remind you all that this is a creature that could kill us.
Creature? A little insult in there.
We
Yes.
may
No.
not
It's
He
an
has a
undead.
point.
It's an undead.
Yeah,
we
okay.
may not return from this
The
trip.
moment I wish I would have took the corpse slayer battle.
Before we set out, I want you guys to know that I have loved adventuring with both of you.
It's been a pleasure. I believe that one book I read good. Very honest, sir.
Jeez. Even you, lizard man.
even me.
Lizard man in
Nice.
Chinese land.
My cat nose smells you before I see you.
He did. Then takes 1d6 psychic damage.
Ved knows you are slighting him, but because he is a high charisma character, he does
takes
not.
it on the nose.
Yes.
Well, snoot.
You're on the snap.
It's more of like
Snoop,
I wouldn't be making this joke if it were just any lizard.
Yes.
I just want you to know, we're all counting on you. Good luck.
Okay, don't worry.
Fucking Leslie Nielsen.
Whatever.
Yes.
Didn't even get to use my mini.
Nope, not today.
Well,
today's
not
been a-
today. Maybe next time.
Yeah, today's been a day of
This was
life.
not a danger.
Hey, I like it. I don't need to use my mini for a D&D session to be good. I like just roleplay.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a night because it is like 2:45, and some of us need to get home before 3.
Oh, just one.
Oh,
Yes, and my grandparents are not in town, so
Which
they can
makes
stay out as much as
us-
you want.
I don't really have a curfew, but I would like to be back before
Yeah.
2 because I like
Well, it's
being in
2:20
I
right
mean,
now.
like before 3.
I just
Jinx.
I'm not opening the cook.
Alright, so next time we begin the trek to first take care of an aboleth and then maybe go after a lich.
Yes.
I'm praying this doesn't end in NTPK because then we're all gonna cry because you'll all want to kill me.
No, I don't want to.
Total party wipe. Everybody dies.
And everybody.
And everybody died.
I mean, I know if it comes down to it, I will be safe with 4 witches.
I'm
Maybe.
Maybe.
depends. Yeah, did you get the time to cast the spell?
Maybe not.
I wish to be immortal.
He gets hit. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it next turn, and then power word kill.
Well, at least I died pretty.
He guys doesn't want to see his friends die, but he would rather his friends die before him.
It might not necessarily. It may not.
Wow.
Well, at least he's honest.
They seem brutal.
Yes.
I will not lie. I do not come here to tell lies.
But
Just-
you are eating
I
sugar.
So
I am eating sugar, but I'm not telling lies.